Hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Lauren Blair. Thank you so much for joining us. Happy Wednesday. Glad you're with us tonight. 3 big hours live from Los Angeles. And oh, do we have a show? I'll tell you, it feels a little bit like a museum show here. It feels a little bit like an incredible gemstone night when we have such incredible pieces. I've got pieces you've never seen before in jewelry, and they are fabulous. We have our largest spine in a ring. I know a lot of you are collectors who love the spines, and me too, but they're rarely in jewelry, so we've got a ring for you. It is an enormous, I believe the largest I've ever had in jewelry, spanning 20 some years, so that's very exciting. We have a 6.5 carat spine. We have a stunning grandidierite. It is our largest one in jewelry yet by far. It is our only one left in jewelry, and we have saved the literal best for last. It is our 92 pointer, so there is a nearly 1 carat stone here in jewelry. Kind of amazing, kind of a big deal, but actually that's not where it ends. It's what we've added to the mounting that makes it even more grand, you could say. So we do have that coming up, a very special idea for you, not to mention a lot of fabulous, fabulous ideas that are brought down to affordable levels like they never have been before. So that's really exciting as well. We have amazing blue wing block D tanzanite. I've got some big rings. I've got some big pendants for you. Then we'll get into something for everybody. Plus we have gorgeous diamond drop earrings. We have amazing wheels. There's our lowest ever pink diamond priced wheel. So that's a major blowout. It's a standout too. We've got 3 stones for you, 3 rings. That's amazing. We also have a Paraíba wheel. That's not something we get to show you every day as a discount on Paraíbas like you're going to see tonight, but we have some really big stones. The price is really small. That's a good combination to get in jewelry. Plus, I've got all of our best in diamonds. We've got our best in also, let's face it, we've got some really, really special sapphires and some beautiful demantoids and some really amazing pieces that just need to go. And there's a brand new men's sapphire ring, and it's a blue sapphire, so very classic. And I've got, Phyllis, if you're out there, let me know, because I did find a green sapphire you might just adore. So my offer still stands to custom make one, but I thought that I do have one that's really, really pretty for you. So Phyllis, say the word if you're out there with us. Also, to remember, Donna, check your text messages. And also this, we have a very special announcement because something you've been asking for is finally back in stock tomorrow. So I want to give you a heads up now because that's really, really important. We're actually going to bring you tomorrow the fabulous 1/4 inch Huggy hoops. The true Huggies, very similar to what I wear every day, and 2nd, 3rd, 4th piercings, but they are with diamonds, and we're going to bring you a fantastic price tag. So I mention it tonight, A, to give you a heads up so you don't miss it, but also there's a very limited quantity we're able to bring back in, like super, super limited. So if you're thinking you might want those Huggies, and usually if you do, you're like me and you want one of everything and you want 3 different pairs. So they're limited. So make sure you're with us tomorrow for that, because I will be doing those early on in the show, and I don't want you to miss them because we have waited a long time to bring those back. So Huggy earrings tomorrow. And then if you have any requests, oh, and thank you to Elizabeth who just called in a few minutes ago. Elizabeth wanted to mention that she got her signet ring. I believe, if I heard correctly, she's honoring her husband with her signet ring, and it's also her husband's birthday today. I don't have his name, so otherwise I would shout him out. But if you are married to the beautiful Elizabeth, happy birthday to you, and how nice that she got her signet ring to celebrate. Nothing better than celebrating his birthday with jewelry for you, right? That should be our new thing, right? Don't just get jewelry from me for my birthday, but when it's your birthday, I'm going to treat myself to jewelry. So Elizabeth, thanks for the call. You are one of many that I love in your signet ring, so it's always nice to hear that as something that I know you love. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to start with one that caught my eye today. There are several pieces that are on my kind of own personal wish list if I could get the jewelry like you can, but the way we're starting is exceptional. This is really, truly, it's something we do well whenever we bring it to you. However, this is, I think, the prettiest individual stone we've seen here. It is our fire opal, but instead of being like really overwhelming on the red, it's actually going to give us a lot of the orange, but it's chameleon-like in that it's kind of how it hits the light. I was noticing in lower lights, there's more of a pinky red. In brighter lights, like what's here in studio, is going to be more of this bright pop of mandarin orange. Take a look at it. It gets us started tonight. We have an amazing, amazing lineup. So lots to get to, that's for sure. We even have a huge Tahitian pearl pendant that is a massive size in the stone, but it's a really simple and elegant styling for the design. So that's coming up. But anyway, here we go with item number. This is 6035 to get us going here. It's a really special round. This is actually just enormous, but it's also, look, oh, never mind. Let's try, yeah, 603. Okay, for a minute I was like, oh, faked me out. 6035, I think that was like Russian, which I do have Russian amantoids. Is that what came up? I do have some Russian amantoids, actually a 3-stone ring coming up that Carolyn, you inspired me, but we actually have something that is going to be for a few people tonight in a Russian amantoid triple ring, 3-stone style. Anyway, let's talk fire opal. It's a 404 and it's around and it's glowing. Welcome to Wednesday. Glad you're with us tonight. If you have any requests at all, get those in. Always happy to help you with requests if there's anything you're looking for, or if you just said like, I want to know what that 92-point grandidierite's all about, we can show it right away. I won't wait too long just because I'm eyeing it too. So we're really excited about that. But here we go with our 404. Is this not amazing? But look what we did on the sides. Anybody else catching that so far? Those are not white diamonds. Those are, take a good look, those are natural, fancy, pink diamonds on either side. So you get a triple pink diamond, like triple design in a triangular type of setting. They're all around brilliance. They're fabulous in color. They're match, and that's going to be 11 points on your pink diamonds, which actually makes sense because like I was saying, it really is in a lower light environment, i.e. not TV, just kind of a regular light environment. I wasn't talking about like a dark theater or anything, just a kind of a normal room lighting. This was really glowing like a fuchsia pink and red, and then it has this beautiful golden kind of base, and then it's got the orange pops that you're seeing right here, but then also you see how it's a golden type of flash that's coming through. So very, very well done. 11 points in the natural fancy pinks. Here's our one only, and I would not wait if I were you, because we got a lot of one onlys tonight, as usual, but a lot of them tonight that are going to be flying on out of here because they are just so fabulous and well priced as well. And there we begin with something really, really special for you. Just a beautiful gem that is just going to light up your whole world. And it really is that beautiful cut as well. That's a Portuguese cut round that you have there. Really, really well done. You can see how bright it is. It's also clean for a fire opal. We're seeing no kind of haziness or dinginess. It's just bright and beautiful, but you get your collectible pink diamonds as well. So it's really just special on all fronts. And we're going to make sure it's out the door. Now, we did it in the rose gold to help those pink diamonds show off their beauty, but you know what? Change it if you want. You can have the yellow gold, you can have the white gold. So I would say, given that the pink diamonds are there on beside it, I think that's something to take into consideration, but it really is that beautiful, beautiful look where I love the rose gold. I'm telling you, I'm digging the rose gold, and you don't see a lot of the band because when you saw it's on the hand, you're really seeing stones. You're seeing the presence of the stone in the center. You're seeing those great diamonds on the sides. And it's not even going to be, how about this, $26.99 list price. We're going to do better than that. All I would recommend is if you see something you love, not just in the first hour or the first minutes, but all throughout the 3-hour show, you dial so early because they're going to be on their way out of here, and that is not even going to be $2,699 at all. One of the prettiest fire opals you will see. I think it's one of those instances where it looks even better in person instead of on television, because this blew me away when I saw it earlier this afternoon. It's amazing. So how about this? Not even $2,000, not even $1,500. We're ready to get it at home. There is only one stone like that. And sometimes they get a little overwhelmingly red. I like that this is that orangey red mandarin. It's got goldens, it's got pinks, it's got fuchsias, it's got pink diamonds, and we'll make it $999 to the very first caller who says, I'll take it. So that's what we're going to do. $999, first caller. Don't leave it in the rows if you don't want to, although I think it's a wonderful combination for that stone and what's beside it. So we have 3 people on the lines. I'm not sure, but I think they're all probably talking about this one. So let me know who's got it. One only there, and then we're going to get ready for the most incredible. It is the largest Asian pearl we've had ever. But sometimes when you see an 11 millimeter or 12 millimeter and decked out with diamonds, wait till you see what we have coming up. Let me know who's got that one. I'm going to keep moving. You know I like to move quickly because we can show you that much more jewelry when we do. So here we go. Here is, okay, do not wait on this because that is one way to look at it. I'm going to show you all the ways because there is a front and a back, but the only way you're going to know that is by looking at where the hallmark is, which is the stamp on the bail. Otherwise, it is just as clean and classic as a pendant gets in a huge pearl. Wait till you see what we're going to do on this pricing because it's item number 3108. And warning, warning, this is going to be a serious value for anybody thinking about the largest Tahitian pearl. It is truly, I don't know if it's going to sit on its own. We'll find out, yes. Nobody breathe, just kind of let it be. But look at how beautiful that pearl is. And yet, this is our largest by far. It is a, wait for it, 15 millimeter, one only. I cannot do another. I have no other. The next size down that we do have is 12 millimeters. 12. Think about that. That's a big difference when you're talking about a pearl where the millimeter size, which is the diameter measurement, is just equivalent to what you would see as when we're talking about diamonds in carat weights, right? And from going to a Tahitian pearl that normally would be on average about 8 or 9 millimeters, and then marching on up, we usually see 10 or 11 or 12 here in our rings, in our pendants, and they're beautiful and designer and all of that. But to be able to get a 15 millimeter is kind of like when you're used to seeing 1 carat diamonds, it's kind of like seeing a 5 carat diamond, because as they get larger, we don't judge them on just an elevated kind of incremental type of price increase per millimeter size bigger. That's not how it works. It actually elevates exponentially. You know that. It is like diamond carat weights, where they get so much more rare, hundreds and hundreds of times more rare as they get larger. So you end up getting this really, really big worth when you've got a huge stone. That is why we only have one. But with all of that said, we're keeping it polished and clean and classic, and that is just that design at the top, which is kind of like a little floral seat for the pearl, the way the bail is attached. And then you get the bail that's going to accommodate, you name it, diamonds by the yard, your basic chains, all of that. Take a look at it. We're going to do something wild for you. It is one in the world, and I cannot say enough about it. We could change the gold if you want us to. So I would recommend the white, but again, yellow gold's fine, rose gold's fine, but here's what we'll do. See, there's that top section there, so you can see it's got a lot of those greens and blues to it as well, which is something you don't always see on camera, but if you do see a little bit of it, expect even more so when you see this in person. 15 millimeters, and guess what? It's not even $39.99. When I've had 12 and 11 millimeters, they are just that rare. So come on in, because you know this is going to be also, think about it. I mean, it's already March. Welcome to our first show of March. So remember, this is a June birthstone, so think about that. And I was getting someone educated the other day on June birthstones, right? They're like, what's a birthstone? And well, I'm like, when's your birthday? Oh, well, you've got 2. You've got alexandrite and pearl. So it's a really great choice to make if you're thinking about something really collectible, but different, but bold. And you know what? It's not even $39.99 or even $9.99. How about that for a quick big old blowout right now, where it's not even $9.99 to get this one home. It's a one only. Don't see large Tahitian pearls. Take a look at the size from a distance, but also then with the measurements, so you can actually appreciate the actual length of this piece, because it is serious when you've got that much pearl. Look at that. I mean, just alone, I mean, that's mostly pearl, and you've got a 1-inch style there from top to bottom on this pendant. So back up close we go, and I'll tell you what we'll do. It's not even $9.99 or $8.99. Largest pearl we have by far. That would encompass actually all the colors, the pinks, the goldens, the white pearls, everything. So to get it in this size is really, really impressive. Let's blow it out. Collectors, investors, all those folks that are looking for something special at a tiny price, well, you've come to the right place. I've got our biggest yellow diamonds. What we thought were gone, I've got 4 3-carat yellow diamonds if you need to see any of those. We've got all the collectibles here. We've got our largest grandidiorite by far that's in jewelry as well. This is still not $8.99 or $8.88 or $7.99 or $7.77. It is about as easy as a Tahitian pearl could ever get, and it's ready to just pop on a chain. You're good to go, and that could be your everyday wearable piece, but it is $699 to get it home. So that's all we're asking on our largest by far. We don't see many Tahitian pearls at all, so that's a big deal to get that kind of level, and there it is, front and back, because no matter how you're going to string that on your chain, there's how you tell by seeing that hallmark in the back, and that looks like it says 18 karat, but maybe my eyes are wonky. So 14, yes. Oh, who was it? Donna? She emailed me. Did she get my email? I emailed her back. All right. Oh yeah, Donna, thank you. Donna B got it all. I mean, she got 3 or 4. I think she got 3. Yeah. She said, I especially like the 2 carat plus, and I knew she would. That's what she told me earlier. Joyce's like, how'd you know? All right. Thank you, Donna, so much. I know everyone's getting, I've had rave reviews all weekend. I told Jess when I got here, I've received more messages and emails in the last 2 days since I last saw you than I usually get, by about triple. So a lot of you have been reaching out, and most everything, I mean, besides requests and custom requests, and if you made a request to me over the last 2 days, it's in the works as of this afternoon. But most everything was raves about their jewelry and gemstones. I'll tell you, at the kindest emails. People who have never reached out to me were reaching out to me about their diamonds they got. Oh, by the way, the next gemstone show, do you guys want to know? Should I tell everybody? Should I reveal it? Should I spill the beans, as they like to say? How about 3 weeks from tomorrow, the 24th. Now that sounds familiar, right? We got lucky enough that February and March have the similar same dates. So yeah, so we'll do our next gemstone show. If you want to jot it down, it'll be March the 24th, which is a Thursday. So kind of make it a tradition perhaps that, you know, near the end of the month on a Thursday, we'll get you gems. So 24th of March. Sounds familiar. It was the 24th of February. Mark it down. All right, so that's our, oh, and then the Huggies tomorrow. Don't forget about those 1/4-inch Huggies that everybody wants that are like a need. They're a need at this point in your jewelry collection. So a true Huggy hoop coming up tomorrow. All right, on we move to my favorite butterfly ring. This is my butterfly within a butterfly because there's actually 2 butterflies. One in diamonds, one in tourmalines. Look at that. Item number is 5548. So we're getting a lot of calls, but the jewelry's still here. So I think everyone's just, again, raving about their jewelry, which they've already received. So I don't know about you guys, but as a shopper myself, when I get something that I love, sometimes the package isn't even fully open, and I love it so much, I'm going right back to shop some more. That is, I think that's just the mark of a true shopper. I think that's all that is. And here we are with our fabulous butterfly. It's item number 5548. Thank you. So requests already. Well, wonderful. Oh, sounds good. That would be beautiful. Okay, so Bettina, you're next. And then Virginia, wait, did you have a, no? Yes. Oh, the loose stone. Yes, and that was Betty. Betty T. Betty T, thank you so much. She got her tanzanite. And William, if you're out there, he got a tanzanite and diamonds, and we're making something for him. So that's in the works. But anyway, thank you so much, Betty. I'm so glad you like your oval tanzanite. I remember the 340. Yeah, it's ingrained in my head forever and ever. Here we go with item number, 5548. It's a 729 among 2 pieces. So that is a total weight among your bicolor pink and green tourmaline wings that are hand carved and so detailed. And then you've got the diamonds right down the middle and then a separate diamond butterfly as well. And that's really a beautiful ring. It's a showpiece. It's designer. I mean, we've all seen butterfly jewelry before. Pendants, rings, earrings, what have you. But this is different in that your butterfly is not just made of gold. As a matter of fact, there is very little gold making the butterfly because it's the stones themselves that are perfect mirror images of each other that make the wings of this butterfly, that look so amazing, that have the pink and the green, that have the diamonds down the middle, that have that separate butterfly as well. And it's a showpiece on because it has this little bit of asymmetry. It sort of zigzags about the hand just a bit. You can see it there. See how it's not completely just set upright up and down. It's got a little bit of that angle with the bigger butterfly, and then the smaller butterfly goes the other way. And it's such a stunning way to get bicolor tourmaline, and we're making it very, very affordable to do so. It's $729 plus your 11 points in diamonds. This is as it is in the white gold only. So for a bigger piece, look at how it sits up high to the point where you could even, if you wanted to stack another band behind it, you certainly could. You can actually see the transparency of those wings and that you see the tweezers behind it there. So feel free to stack it, layer it, wear it on its own, get it a larger size and wear it as a on the middle finger or the index finger if you'd like, because it is a more substantial piece. But all of that beauty and all those stones actually sit up and off the hand a bit. And wait for this price, markdown. It's a good one. What used to be $16.99 is a lot less here tonight. We're ready to get this one home right now. It's not even $1,000. Come on now, when you talk about designer couture level pieces like that, that should not be $1,000. It certainly should not be $9.99, but we are going even lower than that for you. This is where I would not wait if I were you, because you know that's a one of a kind. I can't make another. We don't have another. This is it, and it's not even $900 or $899. Just in the white gold as is. Perfect, ready to go. We're going to size it for you, and it is $888 to the very first caller. So you gotta go. Get it now while, you know, it's still here. And then Bettina will get to your request next, which is that big Paraíba. Sounds like she already has a ring that she has and loves and now wants the matching set piece. So we're gonna make that possible for you. And that's the beauty of, we can even, you know, give you those possibilities, which is nice. Being our own jeweler as we are, we can do so much of that. So coming up next, let me know who's got the butterfly or the Tahitian or the fire opal. Oh my goodness. Let's get to our Paraíba. This is a ring now, but something we could easily, because of, even with this one, probably the best idea if you're thinking about setting a pendant, and here's why. There's a symmetry about the cushion cut square there's a symmetry in the way it's set to just emphasize that. So it would be wonderful and easy, or when I say easy, I mean, you know, these are always time-consuming endeavors when we custom make jewelry, but this would be something that makes sense for a bail. We can add it, you know, a bail if you wanted to convert this to a pendant. We can do that for you, 4359. And actually, you can see what it would look like, basically, if we added, and then you would have the choice of adding a bail either to the top center or at a corner, so it would sit at an angle. That's really up to you, but it's a beautiful way to get a very large 208 Paraiba. And of course, showcasing the clarity that it has right here and now. There's no doubt about that. It's ultra, ultra high clarity. It's a beautiful square cushion. It also has 131 in diamonds, which would obviously be all the same here since this band has no diamonds on it. Everything, if it were converted to a pendant, everything would be identical as far as the carat weight, so keep that in mind. And it's our 208. So it's remarkable to get a stone that has that size and get clarity like that. That's what's really unique about this stone. That is what needs to be remembered when you're talking about a gem that delivers this kind of rarity in this size, in this clarity as this does. You cannot wait. And I know this is a request for somebody, but that may not mean that, you know, everyone else is going back off and just say, okay, I'll let the requester get it. This is where first come, first served on this really amazing, and it's discounted in a big way so that you're not spending the $13,999. Rare to get a 2 carat plus. We all know that, especially one with that clarity. And that's what this stone is really all about. It's the ultimate clarity. It's the ultimate color as well. You're getting all of that together. Take a look and see what I mean. There's just that beautiful shine. Wait till you see it on. As a size reference, we can also give you the actual, you know, measurement on it as well. But it's a really super special piece that you're getting. Very unusual pricing here for anything, and you know there's not much left in a 2 carat size. I know that's why Donna was so excited, as a matter of fact, to get her 2 carat loose stone. Remember, she was like, I just can't believe I got a 2 carat. They're so tough to get in the 2 carat sizes, and that's really, you know, especially in the blue greens like this is, that's highly unusual. So last one here, obviously, in a 2 carat size, and we have got a great value that's going to get it under $10,000 by a ways. Here's how it's finished. We could obviously, Bettina, keep that under gallery there for you. That's what we would recommend. Ping's already, probably the wheels are turning back there going, okay, pendant, we're ready. We can basically get the gold band away, and just look at that. Look at that shine on that stone. It's remarkable, and it's not $99.99 or $89.99. This is our lowest price. So I think it's like a jackpot scenario here. Got the greatest stone, the best color and clarity, the most amazing size. I was getting a little fuzzy out of the prong there. Hopefully that, yeah, it's not something I don't want that to take away from the stone, which is where everyone's attention is no doubt focused, but it's not even $88.88 to get this fabulous gem. So that gives you an idea of the size. And then as far as a measurement goes, I'll do that next. Let me go ahead and take it off my finger and just put it like this. And then we'll actually show you the measurement here as well, which is going to be just under 3/4 of a carat. So 3/4 of a carat. 3/4 of an inch on the measurement of the actual design. Now, it would be a little bit more so if you chose to do a bail in the corner, which you can also do, and then it would sit more like, again, like a diamond shape. So that's an option for you as well. $89.99 negative B. Virginia, you had, oh, you're still on the line. Okay, so I just want to make sure I get your question or request or message or whatever it was. Let's do this, guys. Yeah? Oh, you had a message earlier before your call? Oh. That's okay. Take some time. Take some time. Think about it. Tell you what, not even $8,000, $79.99. How about this? It's not even $69.99 for a 2 carat. Where I don't know about you, but I can't find a flaw in that stone. That's perfect, and yet it's not even $69.99. Huge value. Let's blow it out right now. Make it $6,888 right here and now. $68.88, huge value, mega discount. It's over 2 carats. That's wild. And all for one caller, whether we want to keep it in the ring or whether she is looking as something to, you know, match up what she already has, that would be a great way to go. So we can do that easily. No problem for that. Let's move in just about 30 seconds here. We've got a sapphire to look at. We've got a blue green, actually, that's really attractive. We've got a little emerald cut that's a blue green, so it's a bicolor sapphire. Pink sapphire drop earrings are here. That you hardly ever see. Looking forward to those and much, much more. So requests are welcome. Give us a call if you have anything you'd like to see here, and we'll help you do just that. All right. Boy, that stone's good. don't have a better Paraíba to show you. And we know what we've got because naturally, when you're going through loose stones last week like we did, every stone in the inventory, and now we're sitting here with this stone here when there's nothing loose in that color. There's nothing loose in that color and size together. So that's really, really, really important. Keep that in mind. Let's go ahead and move right along. We've shown you a lot of great jewelry and all of it's here. So give us a call if you have any favorites, and then I think we're ready. I've actually got something really, really special here that is a first for us on the show. It's a first for me ever seeing in all these years of offering really, really rare loose stones. This one's important. It's item number 6011. We're about to get collectible here, but do not let the collectible word, or when you see this, do not let it fool you. We're going to give you an incredible value coming your way on a very special first time I've ever seen this. We talk a lot about sapphires and spinels and how two different gem families share a lot of similar traits, right down to their chemical makeup and their chemical elements, down to where they're discovered and what colors they bring, which is a result of that chemical makeup being so similar. But they are two different gem families entirely. But there's one stone, when we talk about spinels, we know there's one color that sapphires bring you that spinels do not, and that color is green. There are green sapphires, there are no green spinels. However, I do want to say that there's another color I personally have not seen in all these years of loose trade shows and, you know, doing this all the time. There's one stone that we could also say, when we talk about sapphires that are really rare, where they combine two colors and they're called padbarachas, I've never seen a spinel combine those two colors before tonight. What I have is a spinel that is like a padbaracha, but it is a spinel. So it truly has, and it's labeled as an orange pink, but with the spinel family, you know how we give that special word padbaracha to a stone, to a sapphire that exhibits pink and orange. It gets its own name. It is that distinctive and that special and that rare. Well, with this one, there is no specific name because, quite frankly, they're not out there. So what I'm about to show you is the padbaracha colors in the spinel family. Like, I literally had to go back to the actual, you know, the gem material, the gem paper that it came out of to make sure that this wasn't a padbaracha, because that is the color right there. And oh my goodness, what a stone. And it's got orange. I'll tell you, it's weird. And again, in regular lighting, it's half and half orange and pink, and now on TV, it's a little more pink than it is orange. Either way, we're talking about a rare, rare spinel, a 1 carat 81 in size, a one of a kind, and it also has a 132 diamond mounting with it. So it's very, very special. It is really an incredible opportunity. Let me know who's got that Paraíba, because that'll go with that price tag. There are no 2 carats here, even when they're cloudy or included or cabochon or opaque. There are no other 2 carats that are priced under $7,000 like that Paraíba was. So keep that in mind. Here we go with our 181 orange pink. It's 132 in diamonds, double halo, keeping that classic. And look at this color and cut and clarity. It's got all the things, right? We look for different things when it comes to sapphires. We want size, we want clarity, we want gorgeous color. The same things apply to the spinel family. It's got similar durability in that you're also looking at a daily wear stone. It's an 8.5 on the Mohs scale. So no issues wearing this every day, no issues. It does not matter. You can wear it every day, you can wear it selectively, but bottom line is it's durable enough to put up with whatever you got. And it's in that double halo, which is stunning. And we're going to do a very special price. And by the way, Tony, it's out of Burma. So the same source, or the same, what we'll call it the same area, where the best rubies come from in the world are also where this stone hailed from. So you've got that pink and that orange combination coming through. Really, really well done. It's got a triple split shank, so again, keeps it more even. If that were just one skinny little band, it might be a little less, you know, keeping it even on the hand. As a matter of fact, I will show that to you now. And here we go. What a beautiful, beautiful gem. Oh my gosh, this is so stunning. I had to look at that. That's a real stunner there. Isn't that pretty? And look at the size. You know, when it's on the hand, you can really appreciate how much size it's giving you. And also this. Out of Burma, huge discount. Boy, have we had some good. And by the way, those purple spinels that I've been bringing you lately that were big sizes, the 3 carat, the 5 carat that are all gone, those are actually stones that are also out of Burma. So very important spinels, but the best part is they're not priced as important as they are. That's the beauty of it. You're not spending what you should. You're not having to spend what you need to spend normally to get a stone this rarity. So how about this? A quick value just to blow it out here on a brand new item, a total collectible, supposed to be $49.99. That is affordable as it is. Instead, we're going a lot lower than that for you. All you have to do is dial, not $49, $39, $29. I'm going to give it away because we're in our first half hour still for the moment. We have 1 minute left in this first half hour of the show. I'm going to make sure this one goes. Everything else, okay, you want to keep them here, we can keep them here. But this absolute perfection in pink and orange, and I think you are in for a treat when you see this at home, because there is I looked at this and thought it was the best paparasha I'd ever seen, and then you find out it's a Spinel out of Burma. There's a lot of Spinels out there that are very, very pricey when they are from even other locales, but the Burmese tend to be the best when they give you amazing colors that aren't too overly like saturated, because that happens a lot with sapphires and Spinels where they get too saturated. We're not even going to do this for $29.99. That's how much I'd like to see this one out the door. This rarity needs to go out right here, right now. Take a look at it. We'll make it happen. And we won't do $29.99 either. So come on in. Do not be shy. And we're going to help you own it for just, you know what, not even 25, 24, 23, or 22. I'm getting it out the door right now, not $21.99. Let's make it easy. That ring should be more for the mounting. I'm just trying to give something away to see who's out there tonight. It's that easy, right? Get us started off the right way by just giving away one of our absolute best that's here, and it's not even $21.99. You cannot get a carat 32 in those diamonds for that price. You know that. I know that. But to get that 181 Spinel that looks even larger and orange and pink together, and I'll make it $1,999 just to make sure it goes. That way, if you're loving it at home, you can make it yours and have it actually at home in the next couple of days and see what all of that rarity is about. So I would really recommend dialing in on that one at $1,999. And we've got pink sapphire earrings, which just to show you also, I think sometimes a lot of people need a little bit, I know I do, visual reference sometimes to actually see, you know, side by side what the differences are between, let's say, a pink and orange. And these are the pink sapphires that are coming up. So I think when you see those together, you realize that's not a pink stone. The pink material you're seeing over here, that's a real classic traditional pink color. What you're seeing in that ring is definitely not. And that's what gives it that pink-orange category that we're talking about. That's a pink sapphire. That's a really, now granted, pink sapphires can be light or they can be mid-tone or they can be a little darker, but that's the difference right there. That's why we call this an orange pink, and certainly is. So if you'd like that one, give me a call. We'll help you out, and it's here at $19.99. Okay, so pink diamond blowout wheels coming up in this hour. We also have this really, really rare triple demontoid. So I was given this idea by a customer the other day, and I thought, you know what, we've done Paraibas in triple, we've done yellow diamonds. Wouldn't it be fun to do Russian demontoids? So I really think this could be just one of the rare pieces you ever own, because we know how rare this stone is individually. So when you start putting them all together like this, and you've got 3 identical matches, which I'm trying to do a different ring with even larger size, and let me tell you, it is virtually impossible to match up demontoids, whether they're from Namibia or Madagascar or out of Russia. But this is really wild. 2075, and boy, am I gonna need to do something crazy on this one. If we're gonna get this at home, you get, and I think that this is really a dilemma a lot of us face. If you're working with a budget, sometimes demontoid can be trickier to get a hold of because it's such an expensive stone in any size, right? You can get a 5-pointer or a 10-pointer, and they're really pricey, right? And that gets tough. So what we have here is a way to get a lot of material without spending as much, because instead of getting like your carat 20 in one stone, which we all know would be about, I've got one here somewhere, it would be around $8,000. Instead, we're breaking that carat 20 up among the 3. So you get the 40 points each, 40, 40, 40. And that way it's like giving you a bigger carat weight. It's giving you a more impressive style. They're going all the way across the hand, which I think a lot of us appreciate even more than just having one single stone, because it makes it a little bit more wearable, right? It's a great style every day to wear. It distributes your gem material all the way across the finger. They stop at exactly the right point so they don't interfere on the sides, and you're getting each one completely covered with a halo and diamonds as well, which is another 48 points. So let's take a look at it. It's white gold, yellow gold, or rose gold. We're going to make this yours, and really, truly an opportunity for you if you like demontoids in a big way. So I would recommend dialing in, because this is one of those where I really have to turn it 3 different directions to actually see each and every stone perfectly, because, you know, otherwise you're looking at one straight on and not the other 2. So there's a good look at that middle stone. And again, these are Russian. They are Russian stones, and that's not easy. And this is not a stone that is commonplace in a 40-point size. So you're getting a big deal to get a light half carat all the way across the ring. And I know what should be. It's right here on the bag at $9,199. It's not going to be here tonight. Take a look at this. This is what it looks like on the hand. See what I mean with those stones? They're about as bright as a stone gets. That's why we call them neon. They're all perfectly matched in the green. They're giving you fire that goes beyond that of even diamonds. So you've got a good one here. And no, it is not going to be $91.99. I'm going to need a caller. White gold, yellow gold, or rose gold, that's up to you. So you're modifying it, customizing it, do with it what you will, however you feel is the best way to show off those demantoids, although you're probably just picking the gold color you wear the most, because this is the one that should go on your hand every day. Another stone that's plenty durable for regular wear, even though it is rare, you can still daily wear. So wear your rare, which is really important because it's hard for me to put together things when I have to say, oh wait, it's a beautiful piece, but you can't really wear it. You know, that's going to be, and I'm going to say it tonight with something that we have, which when you say can't wear, you can't wear it like every day. You just want to be careful with it. I have a Spinel tonight in a ring, so that's one that you do have to be careful with. Demantoid's not one you have to be careful with, so just wear it and enjoy it. But we got to get rid of that price tag and see who's out there. If we go half off, that's still $4,600. I'm going better than that. If we go half off that, that's still $2,300, and that means we're 75% off the price tag, what it actually should be. Oh, but so it goes on a Wednesday night when we've been off for a day, and tends to be, I think, some people might just forget about us, right? And it takes a minute to realize, oh yeah, TVON's on. So this is where we're going to ask for any callers who love it to be ready to go, because it's not even 23. We have just taken 75% off of our list. That's pretty good. That's really good. And we can take it even lower for you than $2,000 or $1,999 or $18 or $17 or $16 or $15 or $14. And I'm just thinking about if you actually just pared that down to one center stone, what that would be sitting on a band. Instead, you're getting 3 all the way across. And it's not even $1,499. One of the rarest stones in the world, and it's sitting right there for you, and it's not even $1,499. Who's out there tonight? What's going on? I know you're out there because you've all been calling. Yes. Thanks. Thank you. Thanks, Ruth. Was that Ruth C? Ruth S. See, this is when you know you have more customers than ever before. Every time I make a guess now, I'm wrong. I love it. We just have a lot of different people, and I'm going, that's nice. Hi, Ruth. Thank you so much. Kindly appreciate that. Tell you what we're going to do on this one, guys. If we can help you with this one, how about we make it $1,399 instead? Shall we? Just get it at home. See who's really ready to own not one, not two, triple Russian diamantoids. Triple. And each with their own VS Diamond Halo. And in any gold you want for $1,399. That should be 30 seconds and gone. Brand new Kunzite. Actually, I don't know if you told Bettina this. I'm assuming she only wants a big stone. I do have a pendant ready to go made up. So there is, did you tell her? You told her? Oh, you didn't. 70-point Paraiba in a pendant. So I know it's not, 2 carats. I don't know what she needs, but I do have this one, Bettina. So that's super clean, and that will not be $7,000 or $6,888. So I do have a pendant ready to go in a pear shape. So keep that in mind. We might as well show that coming up because that's a huge discount on that Paraiba on a 70-point that's got that much. And it looks bigger because it's a pear shape. So that one's going to look a lot bigger than it weighs. Classic example. And then don't forget about the grandest of them all. Grand, you're right there. There it is. We're going to, wait till you see what that's all about. I'm shocked at the value. I think the value is really the best one we have tonight. So we'll get ready to enjoy that. And then let me know on this one, $1,399. That one's here. Let's talk about the, I don't know if she's still with us or, but I just want to show this because, I never know on requests. If we don't have exactly what you're looking for, I want to make sure we do eventually get it for you. So this one's probably not going to sit on its own. So I'll just prop it up right there. But look at that stone. That's item number 5176. So if anybody else is looking for a Paraiba pendant, I know that's rare. So you don't see a lot of these in pendants. They're so important on their own that we tend to just put them in rings, right? That tends to be the number one thing that we have requests and offers for is rings. Everyone wants rings first, right? And then usually we build from there. So if you have a ring and you love it, you might want the pendant or the earrings, and that's tougher to do in Paraiba when you're just working with so little anyways. So here's what's shaken on this one. It's a 70-point pear shape. It does look bigger than that, I will say. It's a really impressive size. It's great clarity once again. And you've got an 18-point diamond weight right above it, and then all the way around it to complete that beautiful halo. So here's what's happening on this one. It's 70 points, 18 points in diamonds. Love this one. And certainly it's been brought down. So what started at $39.99 is no longer going to be. This has got a nice big bail. So it's a hidden bail right at the very, well, hidden in the sense that your actual chain is going to go right through those diamonds. So there are diamonds in the front of your bail. That's a great stone. Here's your measurement on it as well. So you can get an idea of exactly how long it is. Perfect for, you know, again, not too over the top, huge, where you can't wear it, 1 inch in top to bottom. And we can also change the gold. So if that is a deal breaker for you and you're going, well, it'd be perfect if it was in yellow gold, it's fine. We can do it. Let us know. Boy, that is a tricky one. It looks like it would balance and then it just doesn't. So here's what we've got for you. One quick value to get it out the door. And clearly I need to go lower than these list prices. So let's make it a lot easier than you could ever imagine. Tough stone to get, certainly looks larger than 70 points. A lot of that has to do with the elongation of it that you're seeing there. And it is going to be on its way right now, not even $3,000, not $29.99. This is a real tough stone to get. I mean, take it from us. We've got more than anybody, and yet we are running a little dry on our Pave. So it's time to get them. I won't even make it $1,999. This is going to be the moment where you need to dial in, because a lot of people will recognize this value when it's not even $19 or $18.99. Blow it out. $18.88, first caller. That's a one only, as almost everything I have is tonight throughout the show. I think I have 2 exceptions on the one only front. So 2 exceptions in 3 hours of jewelry, that's definitely a lot of one only. So let me know on that one. We've got the Grandidierite coming up in just a little bit. We've got a big, big wheel. I'm going to just go ahead and we'll just give you a beautiful North Star option. That's our last of the last that we have there. And don't forget, Huggy Hoops tomorrow, the long-awaited. Oh my gosh, everybody took advantage. I mean, last time I brought them to you, I had like 10 pairs and they were gone in about 2 seconds. So we're going to have those tomorrow. So be sure and be with us, because it's probably the last time we'll ever see them, to be quite honest with you. So that's going to be important to see. All right, next up, I do want to show this cute. I mean, it's interesting. It's called a blue green. It's got a little bit more of the blue. And then when you see this hit the light, you see almost like an outline of like a teal peacock green color. It is a sapphire. It's item number 5381. Let me know if you would like that Paraiba, and then I would love feedback from our requester, Bettina. If you're, Joyce, if you have any feedback from her, or if she wants to reach out to me directly, I'd love to make you something if our 2 struck out tonight. Yeah. Okay, so blue-green sapphire, emerald cut, 154. Is the size, 14 points in diamonds, and finished on the interior there as well. So you've got that beautiful chevron shape. Here's one that doesn't even necessarily need an under gallery, but it's got it anyways for you to enjoy, to make it extra comfortable, but also just decorative when it's not on, which is, I think most of us are concerning ourselves with what's decorative when it is on the hand. And when you have a piece that's decorative when it's not, that's just a nod to extra quality that we insist upon here as we make this jewelry for you. It is not going to be our $19.99 price tag. It is a nice large stone. I mean, it certainly is. You get a big presence on that sapphire, emerald cut with that 2-tone element. But again, just subtle. It's ranging more towards the blue than it is green. So keep that in mind. It's not a lot of green. I have one tonight, for example, that really reads green, and it's got a little bit of blue. This is the opposite. This is mostly blue with a little bit of green, and we're going to make it really easy for you. Make it $999 for a carat 54. And again, that green sapphire pulled is for you, Phyllis. So Phyllis, if you're out there, please let me know so I can show that to you, because green sapphires are not something we have a lot of, and there's a beautiful, beautiful one to share with you. So requests are here. If you've made a request with me, it's probably here tonight, so let me know. And then here we go with our we got a brand new pair of amylites that is so rare, because we've actually set our first amylites, and I say amylites, so that might give you a hint as to what it is, but we actually have amylite earrings for the first time. So that's very exciting as well. And I'm going to show them to you right now. Take a look at this. This is wild. And that has a lot of stuff in the prongs. So let me make sure I'll try my best to get those little fuzzies out. But this is where you're getting a really, really rare stone, where obviously, wow, isn't that cool? The red, the green, the blue, they're that striped effect. Always one sits and the other doesn't. So there we go. Okay, there you go. Then I'll try to work that. little fuzzy out of our cleaning wheel out of the prong there if I can, and then we'll show you on and give you all the details. But this is a first. So talk about a colorful, beautiful, bright earring, also a longer earring because it's a drop with a lever back. Here they are together because obviously these stones are supposed to be, you know, all very unique to each other, but you can see how they're coordinating enough to be perfect for an earring, right? So that as they move, you're seeing the blues and the greens and the reds, and it's almost like, again, this is a natural stone out of a natural prehistoric shell. So it's not going to be uniform stripes. It's not going to be like that really distinctive line between colors. But it is that whole triple color factor where they're going to blend together a little bit, overlap, and do that kind of thing. So the item number is 6029. They're very special, very unique, and we've never brought you anything like it before. So I figure there might be one person out there, might be, that kind of like loving this look. Maybe it wasn't on your radar, but you're interested now in 420 of amylite. So you've got over 2 carats each, plus the 36 points in the diamonds, which is a drop. So you've got a lot of length and dangle and movement, and even diamonds in the front of the lever back, so that all you see when they're on are diamonds and gem material. And that's really rare to get something that is 65 plus million years old, out of the prehistoric days, from the ammonite. That was a sea creature that roamed the earth, and we won't say roamed because I don't think you could say roamed about something that lived in the water, but you get the idea, right? It's truly remarkable. Any gold you wish, that's no problem. Let me just see who's out there. There's a lot of money to build an earring like that when you've got rarity like this is. Let me try one on for you. I think that always helps everybody get an idea of what they might look like on you. And then here we go with the length on it as well to start. So it's a beautiful, longer length. This is a little longer than most of the earrings we do. It's about 1.5 inches, you see there. They've got that point which they come to, which is really, really remarkable, and that you see they really come to that distinctive point. We also did two-tone gold, which I think is really nice. You can have just that, there's just yellow gold for the setting of the amylite. The rest is white gold. Now, I'm going to have you, if you are the ones, or the one who gets this pair, I would have you choose whatever you want in gold combination, gold color. Maybe you want to do a different combo of two-tone. Maybe you want just all white, all yellow, all rose. That's okay. But it's a little bit more of a pricey earring because there's a lot going on here. And I can't make them pricey because I've had a lot of maybe that's what we need actually. I've had a lot of non-pricey, and it's still here. So let me show you just a brief look at them, how they look from a distance away, so you can get familiar with that and just see, you know, from a standpoint of seeing the presence you have, right? Seeing the movement they give you. Let's go back to our wheel. You're going to get all those colors. I'll tell you what I'll do. Anybody loves them, they're not going to be $39.99. Yes. I'm sorry, you need a millimeter size on it? Okay. Let me do that for you. And then I'll tell you what, on the earrings, let's make it an auction. Let's just find out who's out there, and I'll put them on the auction block for $1,000 just to get it going. And your millimeter size on that sapphire, are you ready for this? Because it is real good. It's a 6 by 7.5. So usually we would see like a 6 by 8 if it was calibrated. Obviously with the stone that special, they just maximize the rough. So it's 6 by 7.5. So just a 1.5 millimeters off from being that square, which is why we saw that slightly rectangular shape to it. So $1,000 to get it started. That's what we're looking for in the amylite earrings, which is our first of their kind. Never before brought you anything in the amylite for your ears. But talk about versatile, right? You've got all the colors there in that amylite, as we like to see. Most of the time, amylite just gives you 1 or 2 colors. Sometimes they're just green. This is really rare to get that red and that blue and that green coming through. And we're still waiting. No open. All right, we'll give it 60 seconds, and we'll move right along. And who's that, Virginia? Let me know if they need to see that sapphire again. 154 size. Okay, it's a big old no on the earrings so far. 49 seconds left to get it going. Demontoid's still here. Triple demontoids. Who is that? Okay. We have a no open. All right, let's move along. All righty, coming up next, we'll show you what's next here. 24 seconds to make it official, but I'm going to get ready with a wheel. We've got a big time discount on a wheel, and they're all huge pink diamonds. And to get them out is going to take some work. So I've been working all weekend. Let's do it again. Let's keep working. Let's keep working. I'm going to show you this. I mean, we've got 3 to show you that are all different. So this is going to be good. Look at this. I've got our fabulous best of value. And, you know, this was scheduled to be a pretty good value. It's about to get better. Just to make sure that these big pink diamonds can get a home before it is all over on pink diamonds. You ready for something special? That pear shape with that extra frilly triple style halo. Or you've got a more kind of just more classic double halo on the left side. What about another triple halo around a cushion cut square in the center? So we have 3 wheels tonight. So I thought we'd show you 1 an hour. If that sounds good to you, it sounds good to me, so we can space them out. But the wheels are where it's at for value. And let me just tell you, there's something special going on with this wheel. And it's about to get even more special, because the bottom line is nobody can bring you pink diamonds like this. And you can look, and it's exhausting to be out there looking around, or, you know, spending all your time looking at, listen, but people do it because, you know, smart shoppers, it's an investment of your time, right? Because the only way you're a really good shopper is really knowing what's out there and knowing everything that's going on with pricing and availability and who's got what, and really trying to discern for yourself what is quality. Because, you know, at this point, when it comes to pink diamonds, a lot of people are out there showing a lot of treated material. There's a lot of material that's treated, or it's heated, or it's all these different things that are a little bit, you know, again, there's still prices that are hefty to go with them, but that's not really the ultimate rarity. What we want to see is really giving you that perfect collector's piece, these investment type pieces that you can still wear, that you can still think of as that family heirloom to be, because they are as rare as they are, but you're also getting really good sizes here, and that's impressive with pink diamonds. And we're not bringing you treated stones. We're bringing you all natural, and in this case, every one of the center stones has more pink diamonds beside it and on top of it and with it. And this is going to be a value that, let me tell you, there was a scheduled price that was supposed to happen tonight on this wheel. I'm going to make these disappear, and we're going to do it as quickly as we can, but we need callers. If you're already thinking about one, you got to dial in early, because chances are out of the 3, you've got a favorite, right? Everybody's got their favorites. And what if your favorite is the same as Betty's, or the same as Donna's, or the same as Sharon's, right? That's going to present a problem when there's only one of everything up here. And I'm about to give you the single greatest value on pink diamonds that's out there. I will deliver it right now, but we have 9 minutes left in this hour, and we got to move them. And it's a feeling I have inside of me that says, you know what? I don't know if $49.99, as good as that is going to get the job done tonight. So let's just give you the value of a lifetime, and you can say, I was there when. I was there when she did the biggest discount I've ever seen on pink diamonds. It's happening right now. Take a look. I'm going to walk you through each one so you get to know them, because this is what's really, really important. Here's our 10-pointer right there. That's a 10-point center stone with 12 points in side pinks and 34 in the white. Here's the only cushion cut. That's the 14-pointer. That's a big one, not the biggest. Get ready. We're going to march up. They're going in size in actually ascending order here from left to right. This is where you get that beautiful cushion cut. Now, the cushion cut is a 14-pointer. 18 points in pink, and another 35 in the white, and this is the largest stone of them all. This is the 17-pointer in the pink. It is a 17-pointer, and it's got triple halos. So you've got pink, white, pink. The pink diamond weight on the sides, 48 points, so that is a lot of pink diamond weight there. And then you get 26 points in the white diamond. So the most pink diamond weight you're going to get is definitely the right side of your screen there, but we have nobody on the lines. And listen, I cannot do this if we're going to leave them here. So this is how we operate. It is a live show, and this is a big reason why. When we don't know, guys, we don't know if there's ever, you know, a point in time where we're going to be able to get pink diamonds. I can tell you what's been happening for the last several months. We've been getting 0. There has not, and you know this if you watch the show, you basically see the same couple of big stones here, and when they're gone, and they depart, and that's it, and then we don't have anything to replenish that inventory. And please remember that that is because they're out there. They're just really, really pricey, to the tune where you would see them on the air, and if we had to even just meet what we paid, you'd be going, why did they go up 65 times off the normal original prices at TVON? We understand you're here for a value. We understand that a lot of you like the really, really nice gems. There should be a bigger price tag to stones like this, but they're not. And remember, you've got 17 points up there waiting for you. No doubt there's going to be a lot of interest on that 17-pointer. But here's the philosophy from my point of view, is if we're going to discount this price below $49.99, which is where they're supposed to be tonight, we're going to need to move all 3 just to make this make sense, just to make it legitimate. We have got to get all 3 out the door. So the best advice I can give you is to dial in, because we are about to give away some diamonds. Can I make that clear? Because we are, I mean, I literally, if you took every single center stone out, but if you took the side stones out and threw them away, you'd be left with a gold band that should be more than where I'm going to price these. So if you want a big pink diamond, tonight is amazingly, and it is your night. So come on in, take a look. They're not $49.99. We need you on the lines though, because they're not gonna last, and we're gonna have the biggest individual sale pricing you've ever seen on anything significant in pink diamonds, anything. So call me now. I can't do this till we've got callers because I got to make sure all three go. And I'm just going to go kind of like on the fly because we'll keep dropping to make sure all three go out the door. But why is it so important you're on? Because you have a favorite, right? And you want to make sure you get your favorite, not somebody else. So in that sense, that's why you got to dial. That's why you got to be here, ready to go. Because if you want the 17-pointer, somebody else does too. And you're not paying $49 or $39 or $29 or even $1,999, which already is too low. But I got to go even lower just to make sure all three can go out the door. And they're all as is, so it's take them just the way they are. We're going to size it for you. Here's what the 17-pointer looks like on the hand because these are big individual pieces, no doubt about it. So I'm going to be putting on 5s tonight, it looks like. So give me an extra second tone because I'm going to be forcing on a lot of size 5s tonight, it looks like. So keep that in mind. It just might take me an extra minute to force it on my hand. But that is, wow, that's, you know what, guys, not even $29.99 or even $1,999. We're just going to move a few pieces here before we got to go. And before we, actually, there's a designer who really wants to get some pink diamonds for their collection because Mom's Day is coming up and they think that might be a good idea for Mother's Day. So they're ready for their pink diamond supply to increase. And so if there's anything left, I know they'd be happy to take them off of our hands and they're willing to pay a lot more. Let's give them a great value right now because they're going to easily recoup that cost and so much more on the flip side. So let's not even make them 19. We got to go wild here if we're going to get those at home. So I'll tell you what, not even 19, 18, 17, $1,699. What did I tell you? If we take out everything on top of those rings and you're left with a band, the band should be more. And we're not asking for $1,699. This is the lowest price ever. Get on those phone lines because we're getting busy and you know everybody has got to be looking at this going, what is she doing? That's the rarest stone on the planet pretty much as far as what's desired, what people know about, what people are. It's got a lot of publicity lately being that the mine just shut down last year. So this is an important moment here. And here's where your chance is to get it right now, not even at $1,699. Take your pick. When they're gone forever. I'll make them $1,599. We've never seen a value like that on pink diamonds. I'm here to give them 60 seconds, and anything that's left, I give to Fred. I mean, sorry, that's, never mind. Shouldn't have said that, but if you guys know the diamond world, you know who I'm talking about. Anyway, and he's on my speed dial, and he's ready for a phone call tomorrow with whatever's left off that wheel. And he'll pay more because, again, what's it to him if he's going to offer him for $35,000 in a store window, right? What difference does it make? If he's paying $15.99 or $35.99 or $85.99, right? He's going to more than recoup it. So this is where, get on those phones. Which one do you like, Jess? I got all the information waiting for you. Remember, it goes, we went from smallest to largest, left to right. So this is the 10-pointer, great saturation. There's the 14-pointer, cushion cut, and then the 17-pointers off to the right. Yes, pear shapes on the left and right, cushion in the middle. For sure, 100% the left side. Are they watching on radio? I'm sorry, like black and white? I mean, there is a reason we do this on television, right? Radio wouldn't work as much as I like to be a, good descriptor and be as comprehensive as I can. Radio's tough. Do you think it's a black and white TV? Do those still exist anywhere? Anyone got a black and white TV? Probably somewhere in the basement, right? Oh yeah, I got that old black and white TV. Soon they'll be ready for museums, right? Yes, they're $1,599 from $49.99 too. You got it. All right, congratulations. So let me try on the pear shape. This one's finished on the inside. Sounds like that deep, dark pear shape. Great color on that one. Sounds like that's verifying right now. It's our 10-pointer. Remember, that's got 12 points in pink. I'm sorry, Jess? It's on right now. If they look up to their TV or radio, it'll be on right now. It'll be on their screen. There it is. Is that the one you like as well? We don't, well, the invoice, you mean? Yeah, we don't have like receipts, but invoices, yeah. That it will actually say, yep, natural. They don't believe me, huh? New to us? Well, guys, all of our diamonds here, whether they be yellow, green, blue, pink, we've had probably some of the world's rarest in the world on television here, yeah. You're going to take it. All right. So the 17-pointer, let me go ahead. I think that one's gone. Let me just show that to them one more time there. So that's the 17 with the, remember that's already gone. All right. Congratulations on that one. 17-pointer's gone. Verifying on each of the others. Remember, it goes 10 points on the pear shape and then 14 on the cushions. So there you have it. Congratulations. Yes, they are natural fancy pink diamonds. It's all we offer here. We don't offer any heat-treated diamonds except for the black diamonds are treated, but nothing else. All right, so we've got verifications going on in the pear shape and the cushion. Let's see, Virginia, which one are you thinking about? All right, another pear shape. Requester over there. Yes. Uh-huh. With pink diamonds. She did? She got it already? Wait a minute, what? Really? Oh my gosh. Was that her, do you think that was her B-Day present to herself? Wow, that just went out on, well, I sold it to her on Sunday. So I'm sorry, I always get excited when you get things so quickly. So let me say this really quickly, because not only did Verta call in and tell us she received her, we all remember this, right? If you were with me on Sunday, you remember it. We had the big, it was a 3.5 carat yellow diamond with the big pink diamonds on the sides. She got it, loves it, and Verta, happy birthday. Oh, how wonderful. It's today. So congratulations on another trip around the sun. And I hope it's a wonderful year ahead. And I think it will be. If there's a down moment, you can look at the ring and I think you'll be good, right, Verta? So enjoy that. Congratulations. And thank you again for shopping with us. Take a look at these last two at the top of the hour. So if you just joined us and just tuned in, you're going, pink diamonds for $15.99? That's right. $15.99 for natural fancy pink diamonds. Oh, I like hearing that. Boy, that was one of the more memorable rings I've shown in 20 years. So that's very exciting. I'm so glad she got it and loves it. And happy birthday. Wow. I hope she had a great day. It's awfully nice for her to be with us on her birthday evening here. That's awfully nice. Okay, so coming up, let's get to it. What is today? The 2nd? March 2nd? Yes, 2nd. Kathy, she got one? And is she brand new or she shopped with us before? She's shopped with us before. I like it. Thank you so much. All right. Any questions on this wheel before we go? 1 out of 3 is not bad, right? In baseball. Oh, we can't talk baseball. Sorry, there is no baseball. No. Yesterday was a depressing day for me. You know, Rob Manfred, commissioner of the MLB, comes out and says, yeah, no baseball for a while. I mean, we'll see what happens. But he says no baseball. Opening day's canceled. First 2. And then my Trojans get trounced by Arizona. It was a rough sports day for me yesterday. Yeah, it was rough. It was rough. Can you feel me on that? No. Yeah. But my car went to the doctor and got a glowing report. That was exciting. That was exciting. It's the little things, the little victories in life. Oh, good. The car's good? Okay, good. Huh? Yeah, 100 points, right? At least 100 points. Well, that was that and 2 recalls. So 100 plus 2. 2 recalls on the car. Exactly. But she's good as new. I'm a year in 2 days, and she's got 18,000 miles. That's when you know your commute is too long. I don't think anybody should be driving 18,000 miles a year. Nobody. All right, here we go. Coming up next, let's move. We've got, I guess those are hair. All right, and Jess, you had someone thinking about the pear shape? Such a good stone. New shoppers. All right. I love it. Welcome to our show. So the top of the hour just arrived. So glad you're with us tonight. Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Wednesday night. I'm Lauren Blair. Thanks for hanging out with us. We really appreciate it. I know there's other places you could be and other things you could be doing. So it always means the world when you come and tune in here on this show with us. It means a lot. So let's try to keep you entertained throughout the show. I got another wheel. I might scrap the other wheel just because I'm going to show them one at a time because they're all so good. And then we've got a Paraiba wheel. So we have a big discount on Paraibas. We have diamond earrings. We have anything you're looking for. We can turn this into like a, all request show if you want to. Anything you're looking for, holla at me. I want to start the hour with one of our most famous pendants we've brought to you. It's actually going to be, okay, it's our star. This is not the Spark Star. This is the North Star. I have a tendency to name pieces so that we can always refer back to them like, oh, I want this, I want that. You know, it's a lot of people want the signet ring or the dog tag or what have you. I've named a lot of our jewelry here, and this is what we have not seen in a while. We saw the Spark Star recently. We have not seen the North Star. And this is really, really beautiful, and it's significant. It's a piece that's one of those that walks the line of it's casual enough and simple enough to be worn every day, but at the same time, it's probably different than what you might already have, right? When you think about what's really classic for necklaces that we wear all the time, it could be just a diamond solitaire, it could be an initial, it could be a single stone. This is a little bit more stylized, and it's also great for layering. So if you want to get on that trend we're seeing now a lot, which is stack and layer and layer and layer, this is a great way, is maybe like your last finishing piece on the longer chain that you layer up with other pieces. So our pink diamonds, 2 out of the 3 are still here. So great job to Kathy in Missouri on that fabulous 17-pointer she scored. But let's go ahead and show this. This is the North Star. It's like, I'll tell you what, it's like a style that's almost knife edge. Do you know what that means? Let me put it this way to start. So from this angle, do you see how everything is pave from that angle there? And then when I show it the other direction, you're going to see that it actually does this. It has all of this gold presence with just a few diamonds that are tucked in. So do you see how when we say knife edge, that's a reference, a term that usually references a band and the way a band is set? This is a little different. So it's kind of like the knife edge, but all meeting in the middle like a pyramid style. So it's really beautifully done. It's in white gold, yellow gold, or rose gold. It's got that great veil, but there's depth to it, right? So you end up seeing all of these angles all the time. It's like the mirror finished gold reflects the diamonds. The diamonds are showing up in the nooks and the crannies. And like, look at that bottom point there. If you look right at 6 o'clock, it looks like there are diamonds set on each side, when in actuality, see how that side is mirror finished and the other side is diamonds, but they're reflecting each other. So it's a really beautiful, again, designer piece, has that North Star kind of feeling. 444 is the number. It's 26 points in diamonds. It's in white, yellow, or rose. It's a bail big enough for a DBTY, so don't worry about that. We got you covered there. But look at how that's finished really well. And then I'll show it on the hand because it's more substantial and it's super elongating, which is such a flattering look on the neckline to have that elongation to it. And that's what you see here. Measurement from top to bottom. One of the larger pieces we have, certainly at 1.5 inches in the drop. I mean, even the dog tag is like 1.25 inches. So this has got some great style to it. But because it's that elongated style, it really looks just really pretty and different and designer. And then diamonds from all the angles, because nobody's ever just going to see one angle, right? You're not just standing still. You're not a mannequin in a store window. So everyone's going to see all these different angles, and it looks different every time. And it sparkles from every single angle. But this is a drop in our price to get you the lowest price it's ever been. So whether you're new to this or you've seen it a million times and you want to gift it or you want to own it or you're finally ready to have the North Star guide you, this is the way to do it. And we're not even asking for $999. This is the way. And I'll tell you, I just can't get over all the mirror finishing aspects reflect the diamonds from every single angle. It really is cool. It's different. It's bold. It really is that star that you would see in some of the, I mean, it makes me think of H. Stern every time because they do similar stars where that's one of their signature styles. And it really is. That is a whole nother world in price tags. If you're loving that designer, it's tough to get anything for even $9,999. So it's really lovely to get something like this with that much substance in the gold, finished and really well. And then you've got white, yellow, rose, which I even love it. When you get a lot of surface area in the gold, I think it's really lovely to see in that yellow gold and rose gold as well. All the angles are fabulous. Let's blow it out. Lowest price ever. Wasn't there once upon a time when it was $7.99 and it was right like pre-holiday, Black Friday, all that? It's going lower than that. Sorry, Tom, I just keep having to grip it properly to show it to you. These are challenging pieces here tonight for displays, but I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll make it less than $777. We'll get it to the literal lowest price it's ever been. We will just send it flying out of here. How about this? Not even $699 or even $650. One last chance, because anything in diamonds and gold straight up right now is our last call. Huggies tomorrow. Last call at this price. So if it's made again, it's going to be an entirely different price tag. So remember that. We're going to make it $599 while it lasts, and that's only a couple left in the white, in the yellow, or in the rose. So that's totally up to you. But coming up next, we're going to have something wild for you. I've got something cool in earrings. We've got the big tanzanites. I think it's time to see that grand didierite we're going to make for everyone who's complained to me. I've missed it, I've missed it, I missed it, I missed it. because every piece of jewelry that we've had in Grandidierites is gone. Every loose stone I had, with the exception of one, is gone. So it's time to get you another chance, and it's our largest by far in jewelry, and it will be the largest we see. So unless the 322 ends up one day in jewelry, which it might, but keep that in mind. This is the largest we've had, because that's the only other one I have left is our 322. And that's because it's, you know, hanging out by that six-figure range. All right, coming up next, last call on the North Stars, white, yellow, rose gold, lowest price ever. That's a huge deal right there. You don't see $5.99 gold pendants, especially those that bring you over a quarter carat in VS diamonds, which this one does. So fabulous idea there. Coming up, let me show this to you. And we'll just, I'm going to invite you to get on the phone lines as soon as you see it, because this is no easy stone. It's not even that, though, as much as we have really added a layer of extra rarity to it in the designer mounting. If you have a stone, in my opinion, this is just my opinion, take it for what it's worth. But when you get a really, really rare stone that you hardly ever see, a customer sent me an article from Forbes. We've all heard of Forbes, right? I've been touting this as in the top 10 always in stones, right? Always. And the reason I don't give you an exact ranking is there is no official ranking. This isn't like the NCAA men's basketball tournament where there's a ranking, and every week on Monday at 1 p.m. it comes out. That's not how this works. The gemstone world is fairly subjective, right? So rankings are different based on everybody you talk to. You can talk to one gemologist who's going to have one stone in the top 10 and another guy who's not going to have it. It's so subjective, right? There's no ever set list of here's the rarest stone in the world. It's up to that person and their experience, right? But according to Forbes, which does a lot of money stuff, they compiled a list recently of the rarest gemstones, and they had this on the number 3 of the list. 3 ever of all time. Not of the 3 rarest that I show, not of the 3 rarest that are in the North American continent. We're talking about ever. So I always talk about top 10 because it's always referred to as a top 10 rare gem. But again, we've got some people who think it's 1, some people who think it's 3, some people say it's 7, but always mentioned in the top 10, yet it's wearable. So we've had a couple of pieces in jewelry, they're all gone. We've had a couple of pieces loose, they're all gone as of last Thursday. Here's my largest by far in jewelry. This is a collector's stone. It's called Grandidierite. This stone comes out of Madagascar. There have been 2 sources ever, 3 different mining runs ever. This is the 2014 material, so it is the more recent find out of Madagascar, and it's item number 5906, collectors. In my opinion, when it comes to a collector's stone, I personally like to see it in something a little unique. Have the mounting reflect the rarity of the stone. However, these stones are not huge, right? When we have a 322, and we do, it's about $100,000 here. So they're not huge stones. A 92 pointer, which this is the largest we've ever had in jewelry. So I feel like if we just put it in a single solitaire, it wouldn't be a lot of oomph to the ring. If we just put it in a 3 stone, it wouldn't carry a lot of weight with it. Not literally, not figuratively. So what I really enjoy is that we gave this big, big, big pave. Think of it like a medallion. It's all pave white diamonds, but there are also pink diamonds. Have you noticed? Take a look at this, because I think you're going to like it. And it's a real rare gem, and just a treat to see, because our 92 point is going to be what really is the showpiece, and it's bright, bright blue-green. We're talking about an amazing clarity. It's funny because I know so many of you have reached out to me after we just started bringing them to you in the last couple of weeks and said, I saw them with the guys on the air somewhere else for a couple years here and there, and boy, they don't even look like the same stone. That's true. We were waiting. We didn't want to just bring you anything. We waited to bring it to you when we could bring you the exquisite quality. That's what you know TVON for. That's what you rely on us for. So we're not just going to bring you junk because it's still rare, and granted, even the junk is still rare. Like, it's all rare if it's natural Grandidierite. It's rare. But instead of bringing you cloudy, hazy, murky, included brown stones, we're bringing to you the brightest and the best. 92 points is that gem collector's round. Then you get another 59 points in pinks. Watch this. Look at it from the sides. What just happened there? There is a dimensional swirl of pave wrapping around your center that is made up of pink and white diamonds. 59 in the pink, 107 in the white. So all of this, all of this material wraps around the edges, shows you detail from every angle. Here's your finishing on the inside as well. And then look at that. I love this centerpiece is really, look at that. Side diamonds in the white. The centerpiece is basically flanked by a swirl of natural fancy pink diamonds that then wrap around the other side. It is the coolest ring. And what I was marveling at, having had all these stones now, I've shown you every single one we've had, from jewelry to loose gems. Every single one of them has been seen on the air with the exception of this one. Here's our first opportunity and only opportunity because this is going to be the right price. And you can really ask if you've got what Forbes says is number 3, what everyone says is in the top 10. If you've got a big gem and a clean stone and an amazing color and a round on top of it, you can ask whatever you want. Good news for our TVON viewership. We're not just saying $260,000, take it or leave it. We're giving you an amazing value that is really, truly remarkable when you have a light 1 carat stone. Take a look at this. I don't have any more. So as you come on over, and we're going to show this on because it is a big ring, so that helps because, again, the stones are never going to be huge unless it's the 322 that we have for you. This gives you a way to get a more abundant ring, a bigger, larger look, a great way to show off your stone and wrap it in pink and white. And I have nobody on the phone lines, and that's okay. Listen, light viewership night, different kind of deal here, but I will make it a great value that if we do this right, there are going to be fights on it. Because even if you're buying it just for the stone, it would be an incredible opportunity and value. So I would really recommend dialing in because nobody is yet, and we could really get you first in line here on something that is truly, truly rare. And forget about even $26,000. There's 90% off right there. I don't know where on planet Earth you would get that mounting for this price. The stones are unattainable. They're not available in retail. They're really only in museums, or every now and then you'll see one in an auction house, and those are big, big money because you got all the collectors of the world fighting over it. So I don't recommend those as great avenues because if you're doing museum, you got to steal it, and that's going to put you in jail for a life. That's no fun. And then if you're going, you know, the auction houses, like I said, you're basically taking all the collectors, putting them together, and letting them fight about it. So I just say this is the greatest way. And we've got great quality, huge stone. Tell you what, not even $20,000, not even $10,000. If we're going to let this go, and tonight's the night to get the value, right? If it's got to go tonight, and it does, and we have one, and we do, then I better do better than $9,999. We're not leaving it there either. Major value. I'm going to try to give this away because everybody's been asking for the stone, and we have more collectors than we have stones. We know that. We have more, look at the inside, how that is finished too. All of that detail on the inside, pinks and white wrapping around that piece. And it's not even $9,876 or $5,000. I'll blow it out for $49.99. First caller on that one, good luck. That's it, $49.99 for a 1 carat. Almost in the grandidiorite, in that amazing, almost like that really beautiful emerald meets indicolite type of color. Beautiful saturation, but clean. And then so much wow to the way it's designed around it. You've got such an amazing array of diamonds. Pink and white going all the way around it, and that is perfect pave that wraps around the profile of that ring as well. So it just could not get any more grand than that, but that is our largest by far in that grandidiorite. Thank you so much. Let me know who's got it. It's $49.99. It will go. That is a certainty around here. We have every single one we've ever had has gone out the door. You just don't see gems like that, and that's our big one. We've had a lot of 20-pointers and 30-pointers. I think the largest I've had was 40 points up to this point tonight. So huge opportunity there. Let me know if you like it, and then we'll go ahead and move right along. Congratulations if you do get it. $49.99. Got to keep moving. Got a lot to show you. There is only one stone here that's going to rival that as far as rarity in a color like that, and that's going to be our fabulous Alexandrite. Don't forget, we still have those amylite earrings. We've got one museum collection diaspora. That's that beautiful diaspora that we love. And we will have, how about this? The raindrop earrings are here. Got a brand new yellow diamond for you that's really cool. It's got heart shapes. A big yellow with big hearts right there. And you can't even necessarily, they don't read as hearts, which I love that kind of hidden symbolism that's there as well. So 2 people, 1 ring. And I really don't want to just divide it in half. That would not be fun. So let me know who's got it. Anita, you got it. One of our favorites. You got it. Haven't seen this since prior to Valentine's Day. Here we go. So Anita, we're going to bring you a heart-shaped piece that is one of our all-time bestsellers, and we're really looking forward to that. Let me know who's got the grand ditty right here. We will help you. $49.99. Could not be a better value than that. You're looking at a very, very rare, top rarity on that stone. Are you guys ready for this, though? This is a request, and it's our very special heart-shaped pave necklace. It's a full necklace. I'm going to be zooming back here for you as well, so you can see what this is all about. But this is a really, really special look, and we've got 2 of the 3 colors in gold that we offer it in here to show you. So this is really exciting. Take a look at that. This is going to be, I love the request. Thank you so much. It's 3345, and it's a fabulous idea for gifting. I know we got to start thinking about Mother's Day. And all the, like, March is here, right? And this is when everyone declares it's springtime, even before it's springtime. And maybe that's because it's staying lighter longer. And in a week from Sunday, it's, you know, time to move the clocks again. And yeah, lose that hour's sleep, but we get more daylight. So, you know, all that stuff, right? And maybe it's getting, you know, above freezing levels for you wherever you live. So it's really a time when I think we also start thinking about all the holidays coming up in springtime. We're getting ready for gifting and hopefully getting ready to go to events. Oh my goodness. Wouldn't that be nice? Go get together with friends or family. Go to a wedding. Go to an event. Something, right? Something social. And this is where we want to look our best, but we also want to give. And I think since it's a heart, I don't know about you, but, you know, I don't think a lot of people are giving hearts to themselves. You certainly can, but I think a lot of times it's a gift idea. It's a gift for somebody you love and care about and want them to wear close to their heart. And this is the way to do it with a necklace that's adjustable. It's going to have 16, 17 inches in length built in with a spring ring clasp. It's also 48 points in pave across the heart shape, which is just fabulous. And it's in rose gold, white gold, or yellow gold. You're seeing 2 of the 3 options right there. And we're going to make it awfully affordable when necklaces are not cheap, even in, I'm talking about like regular chains, right? A basic chain. Ooh, it gets expensive, right? It gets pricey fast. So here's what we'll do. Let's make it happen. Try to get them out the door. It is a request after all. And those of you that need a great gift idea, if you're shopping in advance, right? This is the time to do it, because here is yet again, here's another option that is strictly gold and diamonds. And when a piece is strictly gold and diamonds, it should be your heads up that that is the last time we can offer it at this price. The next time it's made, the next time it's built, the next time it's created, it's a different price. So I would really, really recommend getting in early. Listen, if money is no object and you're going, it's okay, I'll get it in December when it's, you know, $9.99. That's okay. It will probably still be here because it'll be a favorite. It's always been a favorite. We've loved it. But if you want a great value and you want to save every last penny and dollar you can, these are those last call items where we're saying one last shot at this value. Get it while you can. It is not going to be even $9.99 or $8.99 or $7.99 where it's been so popular before as a gift idea, right? But it hasn't really been here since right before Valentine's Day. So if you're thinking about it, want to add, stack and layer it. There's 3 built-in lengths that are actually adjustable. So that means you could easily layer it and create the look essentially that's on the air now, where you layer them and nest them along your neckline. Give them. I mean, I love this as an idea for, like, if you've got 3 daughters or there are 5 granddaughters or whatever it is. Could be the same gift for every gal, but maybe a little bit different based on their gold color preference. Take a look. We're not going to make them $7.99, I'll tell you that. They're $699 while they last, and that was Anita's request, right? So, yes. Oh, Kevin, yet? No. Okay. All right. Thank you, Anita, for the request. Love having that here. And don't forget, we can do the yellow gold as well. It's just not here to show you. So that's something that we can do in any gold color. It's got a great size to it. I'll show you here from a distance on the hand. So you get a sense of the size from a little bit of a distance away. Of course, this is what I love. We use these best of the best sparkle chains here. There are your 3. That's the way we do adjustable, by the way. We don't mean like that little, you know, bead that you're just moving it back and forth like a friendship bracelet. You have 3 different O-rings built into the chain. So it's not a complicated, fragile, delicate piece as far as that adjustability is concerned, right? The heart itself is right at a ½ an inch from top to bottom as we go back up close and show it to you one more time before we leave it. So here's our last call. There's that rose gold next to the white gold. You can see how they just are pave all the way out to the very, very side edges there. And so that is going to be a really, really good look. It's fresh. It's an updated way to do a heart-shaped piece, which we know that motif has been around forever. So nice to see it updated in a kind of modern way, sophisticated, elegant, not like a childish kind of piece. I think so many times different types of motifs can get a little bit juvenile in their look. It's really nice to see one that's sophisticated and very much for the grown woman or anybody, really. I mean, it really is just an ageless piece. So that's a great way to go. Congrats if you get it. Let's talk about what's next. Halfway through the show already. Got that big yellow. Speaking of hearts, look at this. This is the yellow diamond that's new today. And then wait till you see it come. Let's come in closer because you got to see this. There are heart-shaped diamonds, a first of its kind here. This is not for the faint of heart because you're getting four heart-shaped diamonds set in each of, that might be the prettiest diamond I've seen yet. We've had a lot of 1 carats through the years. That might be the prettiest 1 carat I have ever seen. Right there. It's right there. Look at that stunner. And then do you see what's going on in the corners there? There are 4 heart-shaped diamonds. 4 of them in each corner. Heart shape, heart shape, heart shape, heart shape. But see, as someone who, I'm not a heart-shaped person, I don't mind it because they don't necessarily like read as bright, big, bold heart shapes. They're more subdued because of the way they're tucked in, where the cleft of the heart diamond meets the prong. So they look very much like just a beautiful cornerstone of your design. So anyway, that's new. Thought I'd show it to you coming up in the show. If we can find a way to get that at home, we will. So take a last look at it. Just heart-shaped necklaces, heart-shaped pieces. I wanted you to see the big heart shapes there. All right, coming up, we're on our way. And did that help Anita's request? You guys, I love feedback. If that wasn't the necklace you need to see, let me know, and we can find you the right one, okay? Kevin, did you have a question or request? Oh, there she is. Okay, she asked for a heart but is looking for a cross? Oh, I'm sorry. Did she? Oh, she did? Okay. I don't know. Sometimes I'm playing a game of telephone up here. I don't hear the request directly. So she wants a cross pendant? What kind? Like one that we've seen here or just anything? Because we have pink diamonds, yellow diamonds, white diamonds. Yeah. She said she remembered it being bezel set. Bezel set. Don't have any bezel set crosses. Yeah. We don't have any. I don't know why we're looking at this. I don't plan on even showing it to you tonight. I don't know if this is a night to get a $16,000 diamond out the door, but anyway, just showing it to you. Preview. I don't know. It's the best one I got. Best. You want to do that at the top of the hour or is that too late? Okay, I'll give you 5 minutes. 5 minutes and we'll do it. We'll bring it out. I'm just going to show you one-of-a-kind Kunzite here before we go. Got the big Spinel here as well. Let's show you the Kunzite. And then we'll do that at the bottom of the hour because I know a lot of people leave me. And when on a night when there may not be people here to begin with, I don't want to do it when people leave. Heaven forbid. We can't go from 0 to negative, can we? Here we are. Let's take a look at this. Tony, are there new lights somewhere? Everything's different here. The lighting's all different. And I'm noticing lights where I'm not usually seeing lights. Is something weird going on? I don't know. Anyway, take a look at this. I'm going to combat it with the best Kunzite I've got. It's item number 6042. The yellow diamond is 5 minutes away, okay? I'm going to do it in 5 minutes, and it's a $16,000 ring, and I want to figure something out. So here we are with our Afghan Kunzite. Afghan material as saturated as it. Now, they're not going to do any mining. There hasn't been mining there in years. I wouldn't look forward to that getting jump-started again. 6042 is a 490 cushion cut. It is the best. B-E-S-T, best. What's up? Oh, what's happening? Is that the... Oh, is that... Actually, Jess, who did I see was giving away a chance to win a trip on the space shuttle? Who was it now? Oh, shoot, who was it? Some big corporation was saying, enter to win a trip on the next flight out on the, whatever it is, SpaceX, whatever. I signed you up. Here's the 490, and the diamond weight around it is 93 points. First caller, I mean, we can just move it, or we can move it. How about this? $66.99. We are bringing out every cross pendant we have. Is that what that is? Oh, you can see it. Oh, we can. We're going to make it it's the cross show. We don't have any bezel set, but I do have the one that I like the best. I mean, I can't literally, with 90 minutes left, can't show you every pendant we have, but I'm going to show you. Anita. Hi, Anita. I know Anita. We don't have anything bezel set at all. We have everything in stock. Anita, if you want to let me know if you like pink. If you like, the yellows are sold out, but I have white diamonds and classics for you to take a look at. First, we got to get this one at home. Take $5,000 and give it right back. I'll make it $1,699 on that one and one alone. So $1,699. And the top color we have in Kunzite, it's sitting right there. So I'm going to try to pop in a couple cross pendants here before we get to our bottom of the hour, which is when that yellow diamond is coming out to play. So we will do that. My absolute favorite, which has got to be, Kevin, if she's seen it before, it's probably this one. The odds are. Did it sound like she'd seen it on the air before here? Yeah, I'm going to guess it's this one then, because Anita, this is the one that's our bestseller all time. It's my personal favorite. I designed it many, many, many years ago, and it's been our best-selling style. And I could see why she might look at that and think it's maybe bezel, because the diamonds go all the way out to the edge. So you've got that beautiful style with the points there. So Anita, I do have this one. I actually have it in rose gold as well. So here's the rose gold. I'll show you the rose gold with it. There's the rose gold and the white gold. So it gives you an idea what it looks like in color versus white gold. So there it is. And I'll show it up close as well. We got to get the Kunzite out the door. And then we have a more simple classic style, which doesn't have those points extra to it. And if you're looking for white diamonds, that's what I have. There's the white diamond pendant. So that's going to be more classic and simple. So I'll just go ahead and give that last, let's give the 90 pointer a look here so everyone can see what that's all about. That Kunzite has got to go at $16.99. Look at the colors and then look at the way it lights up from the interior here. Here's what it looks like on. So there it is. Side to side in diamonds, stacked up like a staircase, right? And that's $16.99. All right. So Anita and anybody else who's looking, because it is that time of year, springtime, holidays, Easter. Oh my goodness, Easter time, like that. I'm kind of over like the Cadbury eggs and the Peeps, and I'd much rather have like a great piece of jewelry. And, you know, I still do Easter gifts for all my loved ones, so I think this might be a great opportunity to do that. Item number here is 439. Last call. There's the white. Here's the rose, and it's a 90-point diamond weight in this designer style, which is absolutely gleaming with bigger diamonds. And then what it does is it gives you that point at the midsection and also the 4 points. It gives you that really beautiful, almost like a point. So it's really done beautifully with white diamonds that are round brilliance. Rose white or yellow, huge. Oh, I've got our last call. There's only one left in yellow gold, which is not out here. But I've got one left in yellow gold in stock, ready to go. I have 3 in the rose gold, and I have 8 of them in white gold. So this is your chance to pick one up. They'll go out right away. They'll go out immediately tomorrow. This is if you get any of those quantities I just listed there. And this is a huge value. This is by far the best seller. It's not just one I designed many years ago. It's our top seller of all time when it comes to an iconic look like this. It brings you all VS diamonds. They are truly set side by side by side so that you don't see anything in the way of really prongs. It's just all the look of diamonds. So when you see it and you're just wowed by it, or it's on the neckline, it's a more prominent piece as well. It's the largest one I have. So it's really, really well done. And it's only, listen, it used to be $9.99. It's not tonight. We're going to do better than that. You heard what I have. Here's the recap. 8 in white, 1 in yellow, 3 in rose gold. That's all I've got that can ship out. That's not about just fast shipping. That's also about, let's consider this. It's about when we have to make them again, there's a new price applied to it. And now I realize we're going to get to that yellow diamond next, which you cannot miss. Whatever you do, do not miss that yellow diamond. $16,000, forget about it. We're going to do better than that. But take a look at the crosses. We'll get these out the door for less than $9.99, less than $8.99. The very first callers, again, limited quantities, that's for sure. But we're going to make it $888 while they last. Good luck. It's our last call on that cross at this price tag. So this is a major moment, and it's a request. So I hope, and it's not just for the requester, because you heard what I have. I have 12 of them in total, 8 white, 1 yellow, 3 rose. That's all I've got. You got to call me now if you want one of those. And again, major size to it as well. Here it is from a measurement standpoint. So you can see, because it is over an inch in the length from the top to the bottom. There you have 1.25 inches from the top to the bottom. That's the rose gold. So see how you don't see a lot of the gold? That's because the diamonds are so large. Yes. Yellow is sold out. Yellow to ship right away. Is that our requester, Antonio? Oh, how nice. Is this the one? This is what she was thinking. I kind of had a feeling. All right, back to the wheel we go. Well, we made the requester happy, and that's all that matters. That's good. That's really good. Congratulations. So rose gold is still here. Yes, Jess. Are you talking about Huggies? The waterfall earrings, maybe? The Huggies are tomorrow. I just wanted, yeah, if they're talking about the Huggies, I've been mentioning those because those are coming up tomorrow. I wanted to give you a little heads up because I've had so many people missing. Are those maybe are the diamond earrings that they might be interested in? It's the waterfall style of earrings. So we'll give these a look, then we'll get to our yellow diamond piece that we have coming up. This is that beautiful waterfall. It really does look like an icicle starting to melt, but in diamonds. Item number is 396, and it's our very, very last call. And do not forget, this is wild opportunity when it comes to pricing, because here again, 84 points in diamonds in a stiletto style drop, but they get more narrow as the earring goes down because the post is on the left side of your screen there. So where the diamonds are bigger and bolder, that's where your post is. Post is actually not at the very top, but it's right where I'm holding it. So it's beneath the actual very top of the earring. They cascade their way down to create that almost like icicle formation. And they're $9.99 if you'd like them for our very last look. So huge value there. They're a post and butterfly backing. They've got a great length. This is where another 1.25 inches in length. And then they have that movement where all of the diamonds, they look like they are floating in a formation because once again, much like the cross, you're not seeing all of the gold that attaches each one to the next. They just look like this beautiful kind of spear design, really well done there. You can see there's 1.25 inches in the actual length there, starting with a larger, getting more narrow into smaller, and all connected really, really well so that there's that individual kind of hinging and movement between all of the sections of the piece. So great dressy style there. I think that's more dressy, you know, going out for an event kind of style. So really, really well done there. And thank you so much on the crosses. The crosses continue to be popular. So enjoy them and keep calling if you like them. Those are our $9.99 earrings. We've got yellow diamond, the big one, the important one. I think it's honestly, and I know it's easy to say, in our business, this is the best, this is the best, this is the best. But honestly, I am literally telling you, this is the best yellow 1 carat diamond I've seen. Let's talk about it right now because I promised it at the bottom of the hour. We can always return back to those earrings. Just wanted to help that requester if that's what they were looking for. The Huggies are tomorrow night. I mentioned that because I know I've got to give you a heads up because so many people are just waiting for those. Their long-awaited return is tomorrow, so I'm mentioning that now. So you know tomorrow is the night we're going to see the return of our true Huggies. And I mean a true Huggie, not... It's so funny, I laugh every time I see Huggies in their 3/4 inch or 1 inch. A Huggie is really a 1/4 inch style. And we have had so many people asking us to bring them back. We made a new batch. They're in. They're tomorrow. We have a limited quantity, which is why I'm telling you now. Be with us tomorrow, and they're in the early part of tomorrow's show. Okay? So this is the single best yellow diamond I've had in a 1 carat. And I'm not talking about anything besides the color at the moment, because it's the color that is such a standout. This color is everything. It's a 101 VS stone. I'm showing it early because I know we lose viewers as the night wears on a weeknight. And let me tell you, we don't have a lot to begin with. So this is where we're going to have to take a $16,000 ring and adjust. It has got, for the first time ever, and this is why I showed it to you, because when we were showing you heart necklaces, I thought it would be a nice segue to show you that this piece is created not just like every other halo. This has got heart shapes, big individual heart-shaped white diamonds that are also VS in every corner of the ring, so that you've got, and it doesn't scream heart shapes. Like you don't need to, if I'm a heart shape, I won't say a hater, but I'm not into heart shapes and I don't mind this. So for me, if you're going, well, then what's the point of putting them there? I'll tell you, I love it because there's a mounting I call our hidden hearts mounting. I think this is kind of the new version of, because the heart shapes are tucked in the corners to a direction where you almost have the cleft meeting up with the prong that's holding the yellow diamond in place. So it's almost like that little hidden message that's built into the ring. So if 4 is a significant number, if that's the number of members of your family, if it's the number of children or grandchildren, or if it has any significance, there's a heart to represent one of the 4 there all throughout the corners that set them in a beautiful way. It's item number 6023. That's 55 points of additional heart shapes. And then you've got more diamonds filling it in. There has never been a ring quite like this here. It's a debut, and is it ever good? Now we got to figure out a good way to do this for the price tag, because that's what we're looking at is an uphill battle. So we got to make sure whomever is with us has a chance to go ahead and take what is a serious yellow diamond, carat 01 VS, no less, So you're still getting that VS despite that amazing, look at the color, look at the saturation. I'm going to come in very close because I want you to see every single nuance of that stone. It's a 101. It's got a bezel and prongs. You see the heart shapes now, especially easier to see in the bottom corners there. That's a heart shape set at an angle so that it's point out. So at first glance, it just looks like you got some really, really big rounds, right? But they're heart shapes tucked in such an inventive way. And then you've got another 19 points in round brilliant diamonds that are going to give that flared effect. What I mean by that is there's larger diamonds at the sides, and then they graduate within the heart-shaped corners there. So it's a really good look. It's a style we've not had. You're getting, about 3/4 of a carat total weight in diamonds here on the sides. And that 101 is what it's all about right there. This is not one to miss. I really, really, really have to just really kind of make sure everyone understands that this color and this brilliance is not like every other 1 carat you've seen. A lot of times they're a lot lighter. A lot of times they're a lot darker. This is the sweet spot you want a yellow diamond to be in. And I've made no secret about it. It's a $16,000 piece here tonight. But that's when you think it's all going to be, all normal and good. I just can't get $16,000. I know that's not possible. So here's what we're going to do instead. And as we look at this beautiful piece, notice how it's gorgeous on the inside. Look at that. That's an all finished undergallery. Not even really a necessity, but it's there to just, add that much more gold weight to it. You've got this beautiful style. You're going to see it on the hand. I mean, what a winner. This is so strikingly beautiful. See now how nothing about it screams heart shapes, but maybe it's that tucked in little symbolic meaning. Maybe it's that extra little bit of just that sentiment built in that's going to mean so much when you give it as a gift to a loved one. It is not, I have nobody on the phone lines who's even saying, I like it. I like it. It's different. It's bold. But if you are incredibly particular about your fancy colored diamonds, because I said it earlier, we bring you all fancy colored diamonds. If it's green, if it's blue, if it's yellow, if it's pink, if it's brown, if it's our rare fawns. But there are so many colors within each of those categories that your stone can be. So to get a 1 carat plus, to get it in that VS quality, to have that amazing, brilliant, and that perfect color. I mean, it is perfect color. Just what you want. And it's not $16,000. We're going to try something, and I got to tell you guys, this is a show that's a little bit different than what we're used to on a Wednesday. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm rolling the big dice. We're going to see who's out there. I'm putting it on the auction block. There's a $15,999. I mean, if we're just being exact about it, I rounded up $1. $15,999 should be price. I won't ask that. We're going to need some callers on the line. We've got yellow diamonds going crazy. I just had somebody tell me, it's a customer of ours, and she says, I'll be honest with you, I've kept TVON my secret. I haven't told a friend. I haven't told a neighbor. I haven't told a family member. Nobody knows about TVON. Everyone wonders where I get my great jewelry. I straight up lie. That's what she said. She goes, I straight up lie. I tell them Cartier. And she said, and do you know that I had a friend who said, I loved your diamonds so much. I went where you go. I got a yellow diamond. And do you know what she paid for her 1 carat yellow diamond in a retail store? A good one, a real fancy one. She spent on a 1 carat stone $118,000. True story. So we have real world prices and we have our price. We have wholesale prices and we have our price. And now there's our price versus what can we do on a Wednesday night to get a phone call? That's what we're going to find out. I would normally start at half, which is 8. That's where we should start. $8,000. Stop right there. Half off, good enough for us, right? We're not starting at 8. We're going to find out who's out there. You have big, big diamonds, big individual diamonds. I mean, think about it. Those VS white diamonds, which are so tricky to get, those rare heart-shaped VS diamonds, think about this for a second. They're almost 15 points a piece. And they're rare because they're heart shapes. And they're sitting in the corners. And then they've got extra diamonds to go with it. And I'm not starting at 8 because I knew that wasn't going to work. So let's start at 7 or 6 or 5 or 45. We're getting warmer, right? We just need a caller. And that's about as simple as we can make it for 1 carat plus VS diamonds, but you got to look at the color. Because even when you've seen a lot of yellow diamonds, and we've seen a lot of good yellow diamonds, come on over and take a look, because that is a superstar type of color. The kind you would spend $120,000 on in retail. Absolutely. No doubt. No open at 45? Okay. And these are not here for much longer. There's not a never-ending supply of yellow diamonds here. I can't do 45. It's not working. I got to get it at home. We got to move something. And I would like it to be this ring, because out of everything I've got here tonight, and that includes a Paraíba wheel, that includes that grandidiorite, that includes museum-grade diaspores and spines, and I would like this one to get a home because of the way this is set in such a unique way. Here it is on the hand. Nobody at 45. Tony, forget about the increments. You know what they're going to be. 50 bucks. That doesn't matter one bit unless we get the open. $4,000 to get it started on a very large yellow diamond. Impressive size here. Impressive. We can't do that either. I can't do 35 either, because you know what? We got nobody. Nobody's on the lines. I got to get it home. And we have a $16,000. This is a $15,999 ring right here on this show. I can't do 35. We got nobody. We're getting it at home some way, somehow, some way or another. We will get this ring at home, but it can't be 35. If there's no bidder yet, this just means a better bargain for you. That's what this means. If you're on the phone lines, if you want to call, if you want to put yourself in prime position to own the fabulous, I really do think it's the best. And how many have I had at this point? Probably 300 1-carat yellows, more than most. Most stores you walk into don't have 300 yellow diamonds, or 3, or 1. So what can we do to make this a doable piece? What can we do to get it yours? What can we do to make this unique, rare example of setting combined with top quality material? How can we make it yours? 35, 34, 33, 32, 31, to open up our one auction here that has got to go. How about $3,000? And we start it there, and I'm going to go in not 50, not 40, not 30, not 20, not even $20 increments. I don't want to make this about the increments. I want to make this about who has a phone who can dial in right now and steal a 1-carat 01 VS fancy color natural diamond from us tonight. $3,000 to open. And you know what we're going to do? Again, we don't have the open, so that's increments are really a moot point. They don't matter right now, but we will do $10 increments if and when we get that open. The increments beside it, so if you're not the first bidder, that's okay. Let's get you a shot at this. Take a look at what's here, because that ring in no way ever could be $3,000. So here we are. Yes. Who is it? And from where? Arizona. So we've got the open. Has she ever shopped with us before? That should just be the beginning. But so far, we have one bidder. She's in Arizona. Her name is Judy. Hi, Judy. Thank you so much for getting us started. We've got 3. Now it's $10 increments. So hopefully you're not deterred, because even though Judy was just our first caller, we've got folks verifying. Normally, I would say we're going to get 100 bidders. I don't know. But I'm thinking with starting this low and with that tiny of an increment, we should probably have 20, 30, 40 different bidders on this one. I've got 1 and 1 verifying. So maybe that's, again, maybe we're just dealing with a night where we've got a little more limitations on viewership. That's okay. Because you know why? Actually, that's fabulous. You know why? It's a better value to you, because I'm still running an auction. And the auction has no reserve. And we are looking for more bidders. And do we have anybody thinking about it? This is crazy, guys, what I'm doing right here. And are you verified? Do me a favor. Let's verify, because it looks like I might only have 2 people thinking about this or on this altogether. So let's do a major power auction here. Has everyone had a chance to really take it all in? Because 101s that look like that are not normal. This is not a typical, not a normal, not your average. It's not even a regular cut. This isn't just a cushion cut. It's that cushion brilliant cut. That extra faceting that just looks like you have poured. It looks like you took a diamond, and as if it was like fresh out of the earth, and if it was like in a liquid state, and you dumped and poured glitter into it. That's what a brilliant cut cushion looks like, and you're getting that here. And we have a $3,000 bid with somebody verifying. And you know what? While we're verifying, let me give it a final clock, because if we're not going to get a lot of people, I don't know if we should spend a lot of time on it. because we're going backwards on the ring. And by the way, if you think that cost us $3,000 to make, it did not. We literally cannot put that together. And keep in mind, we don't buy from a guy who got it from a guy, who got it from a guy, who got it from his brother, who got it from his cousin. We don't. We actually make everything here. We are the only network on planet Earth that can say that. Do you know that? We are the only network that creates, manufactures its own jewelry, which is a big reason. It's not the only reason, but it's a big reason you get the values you do here, is because we're making it. Because everyone else got to get paid along the way. So when someone's scouting it from somebody else and they're getting it, goes through like 8 different hands in between, you're paying for that every step along the way. And when we can't make it for the price that you're paying, that just means a really, 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 really good night is happening for you. And it's in the auction, so there's nothing I can do about it. I can't bid myself. Oh, these are moments when I really wish I could, as someone who's in the business. You wish you could buy that, and I could literally take it downtown to a friend tomorrow and sell it for triple. I mean, that's just, and that's not, that's not rodeo, that's downtown wholesale. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to give it a final 2 minutes. We'll see if anybody's verifying. You've got a chance here. But all we ask is that you make the phone call in 2 minutes. That's it. That's all you got to do. And if you do, you can bid $10 increments to get in. So, deal? Take a look. Here we go. Final call, $3,000 is where we're at. Let's see if we have anybody verifying, and then we'll find our winner in the next, it's like, you got like 100 and some seconds to get in, guys, and I would not wait if I were you, because this is not normal pricing, and it's just not a normal Wednesday, and that you can use to your advantage by making that phone call. That is a big plus for you. And so here's your chance, and you are making up your own price, and we're asking for a $10 increment. So this is where you can't wait. You can certainly go in higher increments than that if you want to. Certainly power bids are welcome, although a regular bid would be a power bid, which means our bid we're asking, our increment is really small. So come on in and be a part of it and steal a yellow diamond that's a 101. That is BS. That sparkles like no other. I mean, diamonds are supposed to do that. But have you ever really seen a yellow diamond or any other do that? There's that glitter effect. There's that power of that diamond. And let me tell you guys, this is not normal. And we literally paid so much more. And I'm not talking like, oh, we paid $3,100 to make it. We are if it's a $16,000 list, guys, then we paid a lot more than $3,000 to make this. All you have to do is dial, and if you've got a phone line handy, you got to call in the next 40 seconds. And let me polish up the sides here. We're sizing it. I would recommend it just as it is. But listen, if you wanted to do all one color, because right now it's two-tone, right? Yellow gold for the yellow diamond. The rest is in white. We can make it any gold you want. On this one, we can. I wouldn't recommend it. I'll try to talk you out of it. If you win it and say do all yellow or all whatever, I would really recommend it the way it is. Take it from our designers. They know best. But we have our final 15 seconds here to get it a home. And my goodness, we're looking for 3,010 or more. Do we have 3,010, or do you want to go 31, or where do you want to go? Because we're almost out of time, and this is just not right. It's just not right. And I'm not sure where I went wrong tonight, but I'll tell you what. They must not like that I took 5 inches off my hair. I guess that's it. I mean, right? Although nobody noticed, so I don't think that's it, right? Nobody noticed. All right. 3,000. Do we have anybody who wants to go any more than 3,000? Or are we just selling it? Are we just selling it at 3? Let's find out. This is just too good, if you know what I mean. Like too good, like too good, like under cost by thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. So it's a problem, but only for me. You guys don't get to bear the brunt of the TVON management who's going to go, excuse me, what did you do there? Just trying to move some jewelry. Just trying. Did it work? I mean, we'll move it. We'll move it. All right. So we have 3,000. I can't even say 3,010 or 31. What do you have? You got it? Sell it. Congratulations. You got it. Gone. Done. Bye. It's out. Still have our grand ditty right, by the way. Still have, can I show this green sapphire? Because this green sapphire is so, So, Tony, I mentioned this earlier. I had this gal named Phyllis. Phyllis is a longtime shopper with us. And she said to me in an email earlier, you know what I'm really, really thinking about? I really need a green sapphire. I've got all the other colors. I need a green. And so, of course, I come in here today planning on making her a ring. And I go through all of our green sapphire stones loose. And there was not one that I really loved. And then I see this one that's already set. And I go, now that's the stone. Because what is actually listed as a bicolor They just mean there's like one little touch of blue somewhere, and it's kind of the top point. It almost looks like a stone within a stone the way this is cut. So, hey, Phyllis, if you're out there, I don't think she is, but if she is, I just want to show this because for anybody else, it's a really, really pretty green sapphire. And I don't think they're always that pretty because usually they look like moss growing on a rock in a riverbed to me. That's usually what they look like. And I don't know. Some people really like that color. I don't know. It's not usually my favorite. And this stone also, 4077, is unheated, untreated. How about that? Unheated, untreated. How about that? I mean, that's unusual for a green or any sapphire, but we've kind of spoiled you with really rare sapphires. We really like to do that. And yeah, at this point, it's all we kind of see is unheated. Did you have any questions, Kevin? You're good? I said it was, yeah. The ring you're talking about, yeah. We don't recommend it. You might not love it as much as you do just because there's a reason we do our two-tone with our yellow and white. So we really strongly recommend it the way it was. But as I said, you can do whatever you want. But yeah. 152 is the size on this unheated bicolor. It's just a little bit of blue with the green. It almost looks like a stone within the stone. That really is how I keep describing it because it does. So I look at that straight on, I go, wait, is there a pear shape like within the pear shape? It's just the coolest thing. 74 points in diamonds and a heck of a price tag. And I mean low. And because we're in the predicament we're in with an hour left in the show, let's make it crazy low. So that $39.99, which I thought was good coming into the show, it's not. Let's make it even better for you. And here's what we'll do. It's not $39.99. Nope. It is not even $29 or $1,999 for an unheated 152. You've got to call me now because that is not 19, 18, 17, 16. You don't see this. And rare color. This is why she's a collector and she's going, I don't have a green. Here's where you get your green. Make it $1,599 and that's it. That's it. $1,599 and it's all yours. So good luck. Huge value on that one. And what can I say? One of our bigger values you're ever going to see on this show in sapphires at all. Enjoy it. $1,599. Make it yours. Here's what it looks like on the hand because it's big. We've actually seen this mounting before with Paraíba. I do have it. I think I have it. Yes, I do. I have the Paraíba with this setting as well here tonight. That's part of our Paraíba blowout wheel. Yes, there is a Paraíba blowout wheel that is here. So get ready for that. $15.99 though on this one. Who's got it? Yes. Sure. The auction is gone, right? If somebody tells me we have to redo that, I might lose it. Yeah, that one, let me see. You mean like up close? Okay, guys, this is already sold, but naturally we have, so many people now looking for mountings. They have their loose stones. Did you want to see it like up close on the hand? Is that what they were saying? Like show me the pores and all that stuff. And I know that's not in focus anymore, but hang on. I think I can reach the camera from where I am. So stay with me. There you go. That's up close on it. So, up close on the hand. It's already gone though. So please don't, don't get mad if you got it. Don't be mad that I'm showing it again. We're just having questions about, I think probably, where are the heart shapes? Corners. All right. So does that work for everybody? All right. Then back we go. Look at that. Without even moving. Without even moving. Yeah. That's wonderful. I'm sorry, what else? What was the last part? Oh, wonderful. William, hi. William in Georgia. Has he shopped here before? Oh, good. Oh, wonderful. I have so many Williams lately. I felt terrible because I was calling out a William the other day, and it turns out it was a different William, and now then it was a different, it was like 3 Williams all watching at the same time. They were confused. I was confused. They were confused anyway. Anyway. Hi to all of our Williams out there. All right, so here we go. Just a reminder that Sapphire, $15.99. Please grab it. It's so pretty. It's so pretty. I'm not a big fan of green sapphires, but that stone is a looker. Do you guys want to see the big Paraíba wheel? Or how about indicolite? I'll just flash this because this one's, listen, I might flash it, but this one's going to flash plenty on its own, if you know what I mean. And indicolites, here's another stone that's tricky. It's just a tricky one to get like a super, super top quality. How about this one? That is top, top quality. And I got to polish it from the back, it looks like too. But that is a clean indicolite. And it's got a stack of yellow diamonds right up top. Isn't that something? What do you think everyone's doing tonight? Where's everyone at tonight? What are they doing? Something good on that I don't know about? Something I should have recorded? Anyway, that's my indicolite. I just had to show that to you because we're on these really cool, unique stones. Then there also happens to be, let me just show it, the biggest deal on a blue wing I have left. So true story, there's a 9 carat here. But then I have, and the 9 carat is around and doesn't have nearly this color. And I'm going to show you. Let me just be very clear here. I love this 926, but the 926 does not have the color that the wait, it's a major 1305. That's 13, that's 9. That color's better, and it's rarer because it has yellow diamonds beside it, and it's way cheaper. So I'm just going to say, I love this 926 in the bridge. That's got a lot of white diamonds around it, but I want to focus on this one for a moment. 5187 is the number. It is a 13 plus carat round with the reds. You got it. Look at this. I'm bringing it out for the value that it is because there's a 9 carat, which is up for, it's available as well. But this is the 1305 round. Just take it all in. It's going. Now, I'm going to invite everybody who's thinking about big tanzanites before they go completely. This is the one I would recommend. And what we've added, 31 pointers on the yellow diamond pear shapes, 1 on each side. Total of 62 points here. Kevin, they're wondering how to watch us online or revisit the show? Great. Oh, I can always show them again too. Yeah. Who was it? Oh, let me just show it right now. The cross pendant that I'm assuming the 90 pointer that everyone loved. Who was it? Who? Hey, Donna, I can just show it right now. They're scrolling probably right now, going backwards on the show, trying to find it. Oh, well, Kevin, I hope you, I wish you would have mentioned it. Here's that, Donna, in case you just haven't started looking in the previous parts of the show, there's the cross we had earlier. So this is still available in the rose and the white to ship right away. So there it is. That was item number 439. So that's the 90-point cross pendant that we had there for you, and that is $888 tonight. Still have a white and rose ready to go, ready to ship tomorrow. So those can go out to you right away. Great gift idea last time at this price. So big size, great big diamonds, all around brilliant, still VS, made with those really distinctive points, hidden bales. So rose and white ready to ship. Yellow gold we can make, but we'd have to put it on order so it wouldn't ship tomorrow, but the rose and the white will, $888. So Donna, let me know if you would like to pick that up. So very few left. All right, back to this tanzanite because this one is going to go so quickly, and just because it just seems like sometimes something goes haywire with a price, and either, sometimes there's a reason for it. Other times it just seems like a mistake. And quite frankly, I don't think with this kind of price, it should never, no matter how long, if it was here 83 years, it should ever be marked down to this level. So come on in early because I know it is our best value in all the big tanzanites that are left. It is just that simple. It is the biggest and best value, and we've just reached the top of the hour. So want to make sure everybody is aware that we are in our last hour. This is going to be a crazy busy hour because I think a lot of folks have just tuned in. So here we go, and look at the reds, that beautiful Portuguese cut, the designer tapered prongs, the big diamonds on the sides. Yes. Wonderful. No way. My brother. He's not my brother. He's not my husband. He's not my brother. Everyone thinks we're related. He's not related. I know he has the same last name and he works at the other place. Yeah, should we just clear that up right now? That's cute though. Remember just what James said once? Because James knows him and knows me, and he said, never mind, I'm not going to get into it, but it made me laugh. And even James said, yeah, that guy that has my last name, we're not related. Everyone thinks we're either married or that apparently that we're siblings. No, my brother is not in the shopping business. My brother is in private equity. So, yeah. But that's awesome. And who was it again? Charles. Sorry, I got so carried away with just hearing that. That made me laugh. Don't you think, though, if we were siblings, we should work at the same place? What would that say about us if we were siblings and we worked at rival networks? Like, would that be weird? That would be weird, right? And he's probably like on now, right? And they're all watching us because they always watch us. They watch every show I do. So, hi. Do you think he tells people we're related? Maybe that's it, because I've never said it. We've never worked together. We've never met. But a lot of people make that assumption. But anyway, Charles from New York, thank you so much. And I've had a lot of people, for whatever reason, literally just discovering me this week that haven't seen me since like 2010, which is weird because I've been doing this every day for 21 years, like every day, except for 2. And so I'm amazed when people are like, oh, hey, there she is again. And they haven't seen me since like, a decade ago. Yeah. There's another new register. Who? California. From California. And what's her name, Karen? Hi, Karen. Oh, my goodness. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Thank you so much. And get registered. If you're new to us, get registered. It's the first step, and it's free, and we don't have like a club charge and all that stuff, Just, yeah, come on in. I don't know. It's weird, Tony. I've had so many emails. I think I counted like 17 emails just in the last 2 days. People going, I just found you at TVON. I'm going, oh my gosh, I've been here 5.5 years, and I've been at other places. Like, I've never had a day off, let alone a year off. So I'm always amazed when people from so long ago find us. I think that's wonderful. Anyway, yeah, I've been doing it a long time, so that's so funny. Charles, you gave me the giggle of the night, so thank you for that. 1305 is the carat weight here, and I think we're ready now. We've looked at it, we've seen it, but I still am waiting for that caller to say, she said there's a value, it's the best value here, let's do it. How about this? It's not $11,999 any longer. There's only one. It's as it is in the two-tone gold. Let me try it on, because that's really important right now. Oh, man. It reminds me of an Instagram post I made like probably 7 years ago. My brother came to visit me on set, not here, but somewhere else. And it was 7 years ago or so, and his birthday, and he was in Mexico at the time, so he came up to visit for his birthday, and I took a picture of him on set. He didn't come on the air or anything. And everyone's comment was, would you buy jewelry from that guy? They were joking, of course, because my brother would probably be better at it than I am. He is an incredible public speaker as well. He doesn't think he is, but then he is. He's just got so many other skills as well. But anyway, that is just funny. I'm going to have to tell him that story. So here's what we're going to do, guys. Instead of $11,999, I'm going to make this. Who wants it? Anybody thinking about it already? And then we can show the 926. But the 926 is more, and it doesn't have yellow diamonds, and it doesn't have as much red, and it certainly is not a 13 when it's a 926. This is the 1305. Here's the way to go. Blow it out. $4,999. It's the best value I have on any single blue wing that's here. This is the best value. It's just that simple. That's the best value. $49.99. I'm not saying just get it because it's cheap. I'm saying you got to love it, but what's not to love about it, right? With the red flashes that are coming through so strongly, and if that's happening on television, then get ready because it's even better in person. And you can always try it. This sale price does not mean that you're stuck and that you don't have a money-back return privilege. You do. I say that because you ain't sending that back. That is one. Listen, if that doesn't impress you in Tanzanite, nothing will. That is the ultimate in quality, in saturation, in red flash, and we only bring you the best. We only are the only place that has the Blue Wing Block D, first of all, but we only bring you the top of the Blue Wing Block D category. These are the literal best. You can spend more on Tanzanite just about everywhere you go, and yet nobody is going to have this value. So that's really what it's all about. Of course, Jeff, it's true. I don't say things that aren't true. Yeah. Yes, it's true. Yes. I've had 3. I've had 3. 4 Italian cars and 3 of the horses. Thank you. We're not going anywhere till that goes. Jeff gets the random question of the day. Charles got the random comment of the day, and Jeff wins the random question of the day. Oh yeah, yes, and yes. Yeah. All right. So $49.99 on this one. And for the moment, it's here. Now we can show you the 926 as well. $49.99. You gotta love that beast. I mean, I can't get over the reds. I've sat here and showed you every blue wing block D we've had. And that's for 3 years now and 3 months. 3 and 3, guys. 3 years, 3 months. We're almost done with them. And yet, look at the color on that stone. You know it. If you've seen them before, whether you've seen all 3 years worth or whether you just saw, 3 weeks worth, you know that quality is not going to be surpassed. We are looking at the exceptional best, and it's $49.99. Don't wait. Okay, so there's also a pendant. It's a 1032. Even the 1032 is more. There's a 10 karat 32. So my 9 karat 26 is more money. My 1032 is more money. Get the 13 karat, and it's a specialty cut with the most red. Who is going to take this and be the happiest tanzanite collector the world over? This is where you go, right here. How we doing? We're all done? That's still here? Oh my gosh, let's try it on one more time. Huge stone, 1305. You just don't see that. And anchored with big yellow diamonds, one on each side. Love that. Love that. What do you guys think? I mean, you get the sparkle, you get the flash, but you get the reds too. It's like red confetti coming through. There is only one. I'm hesitant to show you the 10 karat and the 9 karat. I mean, I will, but they are more money, and there's nothing I can do about that. This is where you gotta go. Huge value there. And that's a 31 point, and that's a 31 point, and those are natural fancy yellows. Natural fancy yellows. Oh my goodness. I've seen it all. Let's give it an official 30 seconds, Tony, then I will get off my tanzanite soapbox and we'll move on. We still have that gorgeous Kunzite. Oh, Jess is taking it. Thank you so much. Just, there's a really pretty Alexandrite ring. Let me show that to you. This one sold. Congratulations. And thank you. Oh, wow. So blue-green diamond or Alexandrite? Even better than a blue-green diamond because it's actually going to change color. So you get the blue-green in one light, you get the red in the other light. So this is item number 6036. Thank you so much. Let me know on that tanzanite. Let me know if you guys want to see the 10 karat pendant or the 926 in the bridge. We can show those as well. But that is one special tanzanite. It just went out the door. So we move to Alexandrite. Here's the round Alexandrite. It's a 58 pointer. It's 6036, by the way. Brand new tonight. Oh, that's so funny, Jeff, that's so funny, Jeff, that you say that because I just told my mom about a week ago, that's my next. That's my next. Because, yeah, I have to drive an SUV for the commute because I've learned after being rear-ended on the way to work by like 8 cars that, yeah, you need a tank to drive the amount of crazy miles I do. So, yeah, I feel better in a tank. So, yeah, that's my next tank. That's what I'm going to get. That's so funny. Yes, let me know when you get one, and are you going to get the blue color? Because that's what I'm thinking. All right, here we go. Here's what we've got, 58.82, 82 points in the VS Diamonds, the flower ring, yes. Tommy and Sandra, you got it. I can show it right now. Are they on the lines? Cool, cool, cool. All right, here you go. Let's show it as I promised here. I'm just going to show this really quickly. This is the 926, although I know we were noticing this likely when you saw them together side by side. For Janet. Who? Oh, you look like a flight attendant a little bit. And over here, your exit is over there. Oh boy, that's probably not how a flight attendant would do it. I just did it. I'd be fired on the job if I did it like that. Okay, yeah, a little less hip and a little less, yeah, swiggle. Okay, swiggle? I just made that up. Go ahead. She did? Yes. Oh, you mean she just started watching recently? Oh, thank you, Anne. What's that? A few weeks ago. And she's already got a little collection going. Wow, Anne, thank you so much. Well, the cross is a must. So, Anne, that was necessary. So you'll love it. Thank you so much, Anne, and thank you for your kind words. Here we go with the Tanzanite for your requesters. Let's talk about it real quick. It's the 926. It's gobs and gobs and diamonds, which is what separates it. 5406 is the number. It's a 926. Of course, this is a custom-made bridge made for that very large center. So Museum Reserve, love that. A carat 84 in diamonds. Oh, is that all? And there they are running underneath. Then you've got coming up the top, meeting with the halo, plenty. Ooh. So this is kind of fun because with the bridge, like look through that. You see how it just went to rainbow confetti there? We talk about red flash, we talk about like bright white flashing around, but the reason this looks like all the colors dancing is because you're seeing a little bit of that diamond brilliance reflecting through the stone. So see from, still watch, I know we're looking at the side, but look through the stone, the center stone, and you see how it's like green and blue and purple and red and yellow and orange and all the colors. That's the diamonds playing. It's like they're playing together with the Tanzanite. So this is a huge value. It does have a lot of diamonds. So even though they're white diamonds, there's still a lot of them in that you get a carat 84 in your spectacular white diamonds. Oh, Jeff, of course it is. It had to be one of those too, Jeff. That's fabulous. Let me know when you get one. I'll call shotgun. Here we go, because he's local. He's down in my own stomping grounds. Anyway, here we go with our big 926. Make it easy, $53.99 on that one. $53.99 is what we brought it down to. I do want to show you, we have a request next for Janet. Thanks, Janet, for hanging on there. All of a sudden, we had a little flurry of requests. So we're going to show her pink diamond. Oh, is it pretty? And it's big. It's funny, when I looked at this pink diamond, Janet, I thought it was one of our, we have an 80 and a 90 pointer. I thought it was that one. It's big. So it's a cushion cut. You don't see this every day. And it's a VS2. Okay, so coming up next, let me try this on for our requesters. That's $53.99. Gives you a lot of big white diamond weight all the way around. That is something. And built like a fortress of gold. It really is. Heavy weight to this gold mounting. Keeps it, again, even, sitting evenly on the hand. Really stunning. And only $53.99. So let's get to Janet's request here. And Virginia, she's still on the line, right? This has it all. It has everything, including a cert. Wow. Item number is 57. I think that says 58. Yes, 5758. Coming over to zoom on in, take a good look at that brilliant cushion. This reminds me of our yellow diamond, but in a pink, because the cutting is the same. Cushion cut, brilliant. 60-point size. It's a VS. Are you on the line for this one? VS2. I am shocked. And Janet, I will tell you, I got to tell her, it looks bigger than it even is. It does. I've seen a lot of pink diamonds at this point. I've been lucky to see so many big stones. And this one has a GIA cert. It also has 90 points in the white diamonds. So that's, look at the rows on the side. And also another 22 points in the pink. So the 22 points in the pink is that one large halo, which are equally as brilliant. Then look at this, 3 rows on the side. You see how the middle row is elevated? So it's 3 rows stacked, but there's a little bit of, you know, almost like a texture to it. Here's the cert. It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. Janet, I've shown a lot of pink diamonds. This one's already gone. Congratulations. But I just had to show you the cert here because so remarkable to get that saturation, VS2, and look at that, VS2 or better, because look at that. Where are the inclusions on the chart? Oh my goodness. What's going, I mean, okay, fine. I think I see them on the corner there. They're basically on the girdle of the stone. Congratulations on that one. That one's already spoken for, I believe. So yeah, enjoy it, and that comes with it. That cert is amazing. Here it is on the hand. There's the finishing on the inside, of course. And then do we have any other requests that I need to get caught up on? Because I think our 926 is still here in the tansy. Here's that big cushion cut on the hand. Wow, that looks like so much more than it even is as far as just the center. Maybe that has a lot to do with the exact equal color in that side halo. Enjoy that one. Congratulations. Here we go with, so something new here. That when I say new, back in the day when I first started bringing this collection of this designer jewelry, oh, and I got to get back to that Alexandrite too. We sort of preempted that for some requests here, and I'm glad we did because those requests are now hopefully verifying on the Tanzanite, pink diamond gone. Here's where we get to have a blast with a really special triple ring. This is 5927. You've got 2 carats in the center stones, which I'm calling them center stones. There are 3. There's a marquise at the top. That's a fawn diamond in the rose gold. Then there's that cognac diamond with the red and the brown in the white gold. That's a really cool little radiant. Then we've got another marquise in a yellow diamond. So just when we just showed you one individual fancy color, here are 3 all together, looking fabulous, looking absolutely fabulous. And 2 carats, that's just among the 3. So I think by looking at it, it's safe to assume that the marquise cuts are a little bit bigger and the radiant's a little smaller. So you figure probably about a 75 pointer or so on the 2 marquise cuts each. So I'm approximating here because I don't even have the carat weights. This is obviously made up as a designer piece. But if I'm approximating, you've got the 2, probably figure, yeah, I would say about a ½ carat or so, maybe a ½ carat 45 pointer on that radiant cut, and then probably about a ¾ carat or more on the marquise cuts, just based on their look and the dimensions. It's also 126 though in white diamonds. And boy, those diamonds in the rose gold really start to look pink, but they are white diamonds and they're big. So that's why you get 126 of additional white diamonds. So marquise, emerald cut, or again, it's really a radiant. They have it listed as an emerald cut. It's all one ring. So when you see the rose, the white, and the yellow, in the back, it's going to be all white. That's the part you don't see. But just to know what's back there, that's the white gold. And then here it is on the hand. Is really stunning because actually it's squared off at the top. So what we normally call a European style shank, this is really kind of the opposite of it. Still acts in the same way because with that more squared off style, guess what it does? It keeps it also level on the hand. Yes, go ahead. Uh-huh. Yes, that one is. It actually is true to size. 926 is true to size. 5406 is the number on that one. And as we take a look, with a total of 326 in diamonds here, what a remarkable way. Yellow, cognac, fawn. Yellow in the yellow, the cognac's in the white, the fawn's in the rose, and we have 1 ring only. Of course, this is one where you actually do need to size up on this ring. This ring, I would go up a ½ a size to ensure that it's comfortable for you. Do you see the reds? The reds coming out of the cognac are really impressive. And let's do something wild for you. Right here, right now. A super, super stunning value. Do you remember? I know Tony remembers because when we used to bring these, we couldn't keep them in stock. One would come, it'd be gone. We'd have to get one more than, you know, there'd be this wait list forming, right? And it would gain in momentum every time we brought them. I got to tell you, with that Paraíba wheel coming up here, we got to get this at home. And here's what's really weird about it. Back, and this was a good maybe year or 2 ago, when these designs were last here, they were almost always $8,000 or $9,000, either or, because there's so much gold, so much diamond weight, of course, the really impressive, bigger, fancy colors that are there. But keep in mind, this is so completely the opposite of what you'd expect. It should be more now. You know what gold's doing. You know what diamonds are doing. Why isn't it more? It's actually way less. Not just less, way less. You're not going to have to pay $9,000 or anywhere near it. First caller on this one, of course, it is a 1 only. This is 1 ring that makes it look like you stacked, and yet looks like you've stacked to perfection every time you put it on, every time you wear it. Easy, easy, comfortable. All 3 gold colors are there, so you've got the versatility of wearing it with anything else you want as well, and always having it go together with it. And yet, it's not $9,000 or anywhere near. We've got just this one. Let's blow it out right now. First caller on this one. It is not 9876 or even 5. There's no way. Those are big diamonds. Big, big diamonds. And you know what? Not even $49.99. Uh-oh, this one's going to fly. And I hope there's, again, we might have more than 1 caller on this one. So it will be whoever is first on the phone lines, because this one's going to be $4,599. That's it. It is a major superstar when it comes to, it's a whole diamond collection is what it is. It's an entire collection together. And it's $4,599 for 1 caller. There's your cognac, your fawn, and your yellow. Let me flip it over just so you see that yellow, because I know it's always harder to see the stone at the base there. Although I think that's an even better look at the fawn. You really see the pinks coming through on the fawn, which is why it's such a beautiful complement in the rose. And then you see your big yellow diamond in the marquise cut as well. Oh, that's so pretty. And yet $45.99 gets it to you. Anybody want to see our collectible Spinel? I mentioned there is a Spinel. We got the Paraíba wheel. I've got 4 Paraíbas to find a home on. Each one of the 4 here coming up. And they're all well over a carat. 2 pairs, an oval and a cushion coming your way, and it's time to get them a home. And we are not waiting till the weekend to do it. We're doing it tonight. So here's what's a-coming. Big pot of Eva's on a blowout. Our Grandidierite is still here at $49.99. That was our under 1 carat, but just barely. Oh, 1 aquamarine, and now it's March. March is here. So many birthdays to celebrate here in TVON land. Let's show a little, yeah, not little. It's just, you know, the price is little, the stone is not. The color is on point. 5211 is the item number on this aqua. Tony's only got 2 weeks till his birthday. It's 2 weeks from tonight, I believe. Any other birthdays in here in March? Nobody in here in the studio right now? No? Antonio, what about you? August. Virginia, you're not March? September. So long to wait. Joyce, you're October. Yeah. It only took me a couple years to get that down. I don't know. So many birthdays to remember. But, Tony, how do you like it? Big aqua, great size. What about Kevin? Did you take the 926? Who got it? Requesters. Yay! I think Sandra's going to be in for a treat, I think. I'm assuming it's for her. She'll love it. Thank you, Sandra. Thank you, Tommy. All right, here's our Sierra Santa Maria. It's item number, yep, you got that. It's a 233. It also has 86 points in diamonds. So the big halo completely frames that cushion cut square. Then you've got the diamond row centered up. That's a triple split shank, but one of the rows, the center one done in diamonds like this. We have Sierra Santa Maria, which is a real treat for aqua that normally doesn't have a lot of color to it, right? But this one certainly does. So here's your chance to pick it up right now and get the value, and we're ready. And then it's our Pata Eva blowout coming your way. All 1 carat plusers on the way, all one of a kinds. Wait to see those. But first, this one's got to go, so make it easy. And you know, instead of the $28.99 it's listed as, and wait till you see this up close, we'll also show it to you on the hand. Any gold you want. It's a strong enough aqua where it would look fine. It would look great in yellow gold. It would look great in rose gold, but you can leave it just as is in white gold, which is that kind of showing off the icy blue colors of that stone. Make it $1,499. That is a quick one only. Then we'll get to that alexandrite, because I know somebody likely is thinking about that flower ring. We got to return to that. Here's the aqua on the hand for you. And then, oh yeah, great balance piece. Square. So you have that square cushion. Most cushions would be rectangular. This is that square cushion cut. So really, really nice. And just again, anchoring it with that triple split shank, but giving you more diamonds, accentuating right down the middle sides there, and then that split design. So alexandrite will be next. Here's the big aquamarine one more time. May be gone. Verifying on that one now. It's a one only, as all of our big Sierra Santa Marias are. And then we've got the alexandrite flower ring. It's the return of, because I had to get to those requests really quickly, and glad we did. Also, that tanzanite pendant. We have 1 tanzanite pendant that's here, and it has a very large pink diamond with it as the bail. You might remember I've had one like it before. We're going to bring, yeah, this is, you remember this? We had something like it before. We were pressed to do another one. There it is. How about that for a tanzanite? With a pink diamond solitaire as the bail. How cool is that? So alexandrite is next, because it looks like Kevin may have the aqua. You got it. Congratulations. That's gone. Here we go with the alexandrite. Here is the most stunning. I mean, seriously, it does look like a colored diamond. It's not, because it's really, really rare. It's a color changing gem. This will be item number 6036 on the, you got the aqua. Congratulations. All right. Aqua gone. Everything's going. Make sure. Oh, yeah. Wonderful. How's she doing tonight? Always give her my best. Give her my best. We've been shopping together a long time. Give her my best. Donna. Which Donna is this? Oh. Brand new Donna in Texas. Thank you, Donna. Appreciate you. Very kind. Yes. Oh, I'm so glad. Give her my best. Always. Always. Okay, so here we go. 58 points in the round, 82 points in the diamonds. One only. I mean, you don't see many alexandrites that look like that. So many, I say it all the time because it's true. They get so murky. This is just the antithesis to that. Bright and powerful and brilliant, and it's dancing. It's dancing. It's not dancing a waltz either. It's more like doing a, it's like doing a salsa. You know, it's like fast paced, right? It's just bright and brilliant. Like I can picture the the sequin outfit and the whole thing, right? It just looks good. And you've got that color changing. So a little different in that it's a flower ring, so you don't have just the typical setting or the basic setting. Here it is on. So you can see how that looks. I mean, you can always do a, you know, it's a large pinky ring, but it could be a pinky ring as well. And it's really well done. This one's in the yellow gold right now. You can change that. Although, notice you don't see a lot of the gold from that angle. It's just the Alex and the diamonds all doing their own thing to just be brilliant and sparkling and dazzling. And yet, hey, there's that wraparound design. I do appreciate that as well. Just that really commitment to keeping the natural look of the flower intact there, giving it this big presence and wow factor. Let's make it easy because it's a really beautiful stone. Somebody needs to own this stone. When we're dealing with something that precious and rare, a color-changing chrysoberyl, durable enough for everyday wear, certainly is, changes color. Because listen, I want you to wear it so you can see the color change, you know, and then one day you'll catch yourself at the, you know, maybe out to dinner and it's candlelight, and that's when you look down and your blue-green stone has turned red. It's an amazing thing to witness, and one of the few stones in the world that is capable of changing color. So grab it because it's not a fortune to do so. It's not $38.99 or anything like that. We're going to make it a lot easier for you. It'll be $1,799, and then the bottom of the hour brings us our Paraíba wheel, which is the ultimate discounted closeout wheel. So you're really going to enjoy it, I do believe. So, and then if you want to see that tanzanite that I flashed with the big pink diamond, that big tapered baguette diamond as the bail, please let me know because that's a heck of a value as well. That's the 1032. And then we have, oh, there is a purple Cuprian as well. That is a purple Paraíba, and it's in a very, very large 7-carat 95 stone. Take a look at this on my hand because if you haven't seen this before, it's worth just being able to see it to be able to say, I've seen it, because we bring you a lot of Paraíbas. I'm about to bring you 4 of them and do a discount, but this is what you don't see. That color is neon purple. Doesn't look like an amethyst, doesn't look like a tanzanite. That's Paraíba. It is, and it's nearly 8 carats in a Paraíba with the big tapered, I mean, are you really seeing this, guys? Those are major, major diamonds as well. Trapezoid cut diamonds on the sides. That's giving you, they're about 1/4 carats each, actually a little more. They're about 28 points apiece. They're really special. So that's copper bearing. That is copper. And look at the neon. When we talk about a purple neon, I mean, that really is what it should be, right? That ultraviolet. Look at the clarity so the lights just ripple through it. Amazing. So that's here if you have any questions on that collector's piece. That's a good one. And then let's move on to the Paraíba wheel. As you debate that Alexandrite, please think about it. I've got 4 Paraíbas to show you. We have absolute stunners here, and they are just, you know how particular I am about Paraíbas. I have no problem taking them down if they're not really going to be that strongest of the color. This is really should be called like neon to the nth degree because this really is some serious neon. And that's just one. That's going to have a little bit more, certainly inclusions, but you can see how bright it still is. And then we have an oval. And then we have a hello cushion. Let's, we'll be able to, in a moment, you'll see just without those Alexandrite graphics, so you get a sense of these beautiful Paraíbas. And then we have the big, remember I told you about this? We had this mounting with a green sapphire. Here it is with the pear-shaped Paraíba. So, one of the world's collectibles. It was really almost, when I was doing all my prep for the gemstone show we did last Thursday, which there is another on the way. So it is this month. Now that it's March, I can say that. So March 24th, which is 3 weeks from tomorrow, will be our next gemstone show. So mark the dates. We were going to do just a one-time, one-night only thing, but it was met with a lot of wonderful response. So we are going to bring you another one. So it's a whole thing where we literally work a month plus to bring you all the gems you're going to see. So that is coming up March 24th if you want to just mark down those calendars so you don't miss it. We've got Paraíbas to blow out for you, and that's really exciting, and all over a 1 carat size, because sometimes with Paraíbas, unfortunately the 1 carats and under are pricey, right? So to get over a carat is always a very, very special size to reach. Now, I'm going to go through the carat weights so you're familiar. Obviously, I wanted you to first, without any bias at all, just wanted you to judge them based on the look, meaning the size, the mounting, and the shape. But then if you're really like a particular collector and you're looking for the biggest of all, we're going to walk you through what the carat weights are individually on those centers. But this is where there's a lot of value here. because we really are committed to a blowout. This is literally the lowest price we can bring you, and it's if you've ever seen them before, it's far lower than where they've ever been on the air before. So it's pretty exciting. And to get over a carat is always exciting, but also I want to remind you, for those of you that think, oh, hang on, I'll wait, I'll sit back. As somebody who did a loose gemstone show, our first, last Thursday, it was a time to really also, you know, when you get busy designing jewelry every day, you know, you're working with stones every day, selecting the stones, putting them in designs. But then, you know, when you get to go into vaults, which are like the collector's vaults, the private vaults, all of that. I mean, I got to go through every stone we have in preparation for that gemstone show we brought you last week. And I was a little bit shocked and disheartened to find out that we really don't have, like, you know, I thought, well, there must be something like the collectibles. Like, there were collectible stones we had on that show that nobody had ever seen before, that were literally either in a museum or could go to a museum. I always figured that ownership had a couple stones set aside that they just weren't telling me about. There was nothing. And then, of course, at the end of the show, I put up the greens that we had, and I had 5 stones, and they were gone in literally about 30 seconds. They were all gone. So it means that when you build jewelry based on your collection of loose stones, and the loose stones are down to like zilch, it's going to be tough to just hang on and say, oh, you can wait a month. We'll see what we have in the springtime. See what we have in summertime. It's not going to work that way because what we have is essentially here. So when we're doing blowouts on Paraibas, just know there's not like a whole new batch coming in. There's always that possibility as we work with designers and dealers. And, you know, I got a good friend whose family really runs the Paraiba world, always has. I mean, she's in Brazil full time now. But they don't have much they want to sell. So it's kind of that situation where the people that do have it, like myself, and maybe you're in the same boat, a collector out there is going, yep, doesn't matter what anybody offered me, I'm hanging on to it. Because for what it's worth now is only increasing as time goes by. So here's what I have in carat weights. The one in the back, that's a carat 13 with 74 points in diamonds. So the pear shape, 1 carat 13. The largest of them all is right here. That is the 140, no, I'm sorry, 143. This pear shape actually is 149. So these two are very similar. 143, 149. The pear shape in the bridge in the front, the biggest of them all. The oval is 123. So there you have it. So the smallest is actually the pear shape in the back center. The largest is actually the pear shape in the front. And then these two are right there in that mid-range. Here's what we've got all over 1 carat. All amazing neon. Certainly if you're going for clarity alone, you're probably going for the pear shape in the back. If you're going for a little bit more green, you probably want the oval on the right. If you want more blue, you're probably going for the cushion on the left side. And if you want just this overall mix of screaming neon, that pear shape in the center front is quite something for the glow that it's delivering. Like this, truly, it is the essence of neon. So what we have, 4 incredible pieces here ready to go. They are ready to go. It's just a matter of which one do you want, and are you going to be on the phones first to be able to say yes before somebody else does. That's always vital on a wheel like this, especially when they're discounted in this way, because that's what we normally don't see. Is we don't usually see discounts like this on Paraiba. So come on in, especially when you've seen these on the air. Actually, every single one of them has a list price over $18,000. So that's where they began once upon a time. As far as on the air, some of these, oh, well, actually, they look pretty, hold on. $69.99 was the lowest on one. The others were actually, guys, they were brought down to $59.99. So that is the actual lowest they've been on the air for. They're going a whole lot lower here tonight. This is your chance. Reminder, here are the carat weights again, and I'll give you diamond carat weights as well. 143 with 81 points right over here. That is a just under 1.5. If you want to go just under a carat and a half, that's where you go. The 149 pair with the 94 points in diamonds. Then on the oval side over here, that's going to be the 123, 98 points, all pave sitting underneath. Then we go to the pear shape in the back, which is the 113 with 74 points in diamonds. I mean, blowout. These aren't just 1 carat plus neon Paraiba tourmalines. Maybe now they are. But when I actually get this price down, this is a blowout. And which one do you like the best so far? We've got 2 people on the phone lines, only 4 rings, all 1 onlys. I can change the gold on any one of them. So that is up to you. Please choose your gold color choice. Rose or yellow is fine. Sizing them for free, of course. Shipping them for free, of course. And now, the amazing value that you never would expect. Collectors, where are you? Investors, collectors, those of you that want to just, hey, wear it every day. It's a tourmaline. 7.5 on the Mohs scale, you're good. Wear them every day. Show the world what Paraiba is, because not a lot of people in this world get to see it. Here's your chance right now. Take advantage. Not even $59, not $49, not $39.99, and we've got 1.5 carats up there. We have 2 of them that are just under 1.5 carats. That's impressive, but they're not $39.99. Nobody's on the phone lines? You're not on the phone lines after all. Okay, so we got to go lower, and none of them will even be $39. Now, you know what? Tell you what, let's make this even more interesting. And tell me which one you want to see on the hand or recap carat weights. We'll do that for you as you dial in. But if we want to make this really interesting, let's go somewhere nowhere. Nowhere. You cannot do this, guys. I mean, when I say nowhere, nobody can do this. Where do you even find Paraibas? Where do you even have access to Paraibas of any price? If money is no object, where do you go get Paraibas? Where do you get them? And all the time now, you know when you know a stone's made it? When you see other stones that have no relation at all, that aren't even in the same gem category, and they're being called Paraiba color this, Paraiba that, Paraiba, they're using that as a descriptor for quartz stones and for topaz stones and for a lot of other stones as well, and even faux. Even man-made lab-grown stones are being categorized as Paraiba colored quartz, Paraiba color, or they're just mimicking the stone in lab-grown, man-made. And I say that because I think it's reaching that point in the jewelry world where a few years ago, 10 years ago, especially 5 years ago, you didn't hear nearly as much about it because it was just unknown. You know, it takes some time. Tanzanites were discovered in the late 60s, 1969. And yet it wasn't until really the 80s and the 90s that people started to really know about it. And I'm talking about people in the biz, in the trade. And then it takes a longer time for it to really become a household name. I think Paraiba's on its way, and it's far more scarce than Tanzanite is, but I think it's on its way. And that's because you see a lot of people imitating it or trying to make it look like they have something related to it when it's not. And this is the real genuine article. And this is what's so rare, that when you get opportunities on Paraiba, the real deal, nobody's discounting it. Nobody. We're not asking for $39.99, and here's how I'm going to make it real interesting. We have now 3 people on the phone lines on this wheel, ready to go. Take a look at what we're going to do here. They're not $39, and this is where it gets really good. They're not even $29.99. This is better. And you got to let me know which one you like first, operators, because I'll keep track of who's on what. Yeah. You like the front center? You got it. That pear shape in the bridge is item number 1929 for you, Kevin. I'll try that on first. I'll tell you what, we're going even lower than $29.99. This never happens. And if you haven't dialed in yet, it's go time. It is go time. Here's that 149. That is the largest. Here it is with 94 points in diamonds, so you get a tremendous diamond weight as well. In the bridge, in solid gold, your choice. It's not 29. They're not $28.99. This is crazy. Look, quite frankly, oops, did I just really? Yeah, I just really messed up my wheel there. No worries, though. They're all coming back in for a look, and they're all fine. So here's what we'll do. Instead of even $28.99, I'll go lower. This is your last call on these Paraibas. Trust me, none of them are going to be left. How could any one of them be left after a price like this? We could have said $29.99, 60 seconds, they'd be gone. But the fact we're saving you more money tonight is really telling you something. They're not $28, they're not $27.99. Take your pick and get them while they're here. And if you need help deciding, tell me what your priorities in Paraiba are, and I'll help guide you. But they're $27.77 a piece while they last, and I'm giving them 60 seconds. They'll be gone. You just don't, and 1 carat doesn't even tell you. These are all well over 1 carat. 2 of them are just under 1.5 carats. Huge sizes, amazing neons, great mountings, and yet they're $27.77. Just something you will not see, not even on loose stones. There is a gents ring here with a royal blue sapphire in a round. Oh, I want to show you the Tanzanite. I got a big Tanzanite. 409 is coming up in a pendant. Had a lot of requests for pendants lately, and I think I know why. Because a lot of people have rings, and they want to wear something with their ring to go with it. We'll bring it to you next. Sounds to me like that pear-shaped in the bridge may be gone. But what about that oval? The oval, yeah. Yes, please. It's 113. This is 3570 for you. Antonio, it's a 113 with 74 points in diamonds. Take a look at that. You know why this stone looks so much bigger than a carat 13? It's the mounting. The mounting's working with it, and when you get this bigger border of diamonds and just an overall bigger look, it creates the illusion to the eye like that center stone is indeed larger. So what's already a large stone looks even larger, and yet this one, I say top clarity on that one, Antonio. Don't you agree? Out of the four, I mean top, top, top. Now, Kevin, are you getting the one in the bridge? The pear shape in the bridge or the pear shape with the leaves? The left side, you got it, the cushion cut. That's going to be item number 896, one only. And operators, do let me know when you confirm because they're going. Look at how bright this cushion cut is on the hand. I mean, from a distance, real good way, yeah. The oval, sure. That way we will have all four then on the hand here. So Kevin, that one's going to be the 143 with the 81 points in diamonds, pave sides, and then a halo all the way around the cushion. And then last is going to be this oval here on the hand. That'll be the oval, which is actually 123, 98 points in diamonds for Antonio. There you go. And all of them, mix and match your gold, do what you wish. Diamonds from side to side. Yes.
That was Donna.
Okay. Oh, Donna. You know what, Joyce, or Ping rather, we have a pear-shaped Paraiba that looks like a heart shape, but I don't have any heart shapes. But do you want me to bring out the pear shape that looks like a heart because it's the next best?
No, she said that if you do get any heart shape.
Oh, if I do get any. Gotcha. Loose? Okay, what was her last name? Oh, that's not the Donna I was thinking of. Okay. Well, let me, do you want to just jot down that information for me so that if I see a heart-shaped Paraiba, I can give her a call and let her know. And Donna, let me know if you confirm with me that you're talking loose stone, not finished. Because finished, we have something that would kind of work. Okay. No on the Paraibas? All right. Tanzanite next. Pear shape in the front. You got it. One more time on the hand for the pear shape in the front, which is the largest. 1929 is the number. It's a carat 49. It has 94 points in diamonds, and look at the glow it delivers. I'm going to give a final 30 seconds on this wheel, Tony, when we go back to it. I want to give a final 30 seconds because we're verifying on all four. It's just I want to make sure we get everybody what they want here and know who's getting what before we move to our Tanzanite pendant that we've got coming up next. Pendant. We're going to maybe stay on the 10 carat, keep that for another day, and we'll show you our 409 oval that is going to be that beautiful color. All right, take a last look at all four. Like having them, it's a great opportunity to see them all side by side like this too. So that way you're not, when you're looking at one by itself, it's great, but you can't necessarily appreciate how it compares to other stones of the same ilk, right? And this is where Paraibas are all going to be different. There's very few that can be matched together because very few are going to be exactly the same. It's a nuanced color blend of blue and green. Every one of them is going to have a different level of neon. The different cut sometimes translates. Sometimes there's obviously different clarity. So it's always incredible to see what is a type 3 stone with any kind of glow whatsoever means there's a good amount of clarity. Otherwise, they would be completely opaque, right? And completely, they just sit there, right? The glow is something that's derived from cutting mixing with clarity, right? And when the cutting and clarity mix, it shows off that bright glow. Okay, last call on the Paraibas, we're all good. All right, so those are going to be here if you want to consider those. And then let's get to our grand finale here. We only have about 13 minutes left, so not a lot of time. But I do have that beautiful, I wanted to get to this. It's a really significant size in a oval. An oval Tanzanite that we have for you coming up right now. Blue Wing Block D. We're going to come back in for a single piece here and show you 5082. Call me on those Paraibas, verifying still on all four. So I don't know who's got what, but I want to make sure we get this in. Here's the 409 Tanzanite Blue Wing Block D, set north to south. Of course, on the wheel, it's east to west, but it'll be north to south the way it is on your neckline. And it also is 11 points in the triple diamonds bezel set together to make this beautiful, interesting contemporary style bail. So it gives a little bit of added interest to a bail, which normally is quite utilitarian and just kind of simple and plain. And this really dresses it up. So how about a special opportunity here at the end of the night, something really, really cool for the lovers of a blue wing that could match any of your blue wing rings you might already have, something special in your collection to go with your earrings you might already have, or maybe it's a ring that you're trying to match back to. This is the way to do it. So here it is, fabulous value, and you know, a $33.99 price tag was on tap tonight. Instead, we're in the final moments of this show. We got to make sure we get everybody something special. And if you have any questions about what you've seen, let me tell you, the whole first hour of the show, we had a lot of great pieces, and a lot of those are still available. So we got a lot of late arrivals tonight. So if there's anything you're thinking about or need to see again from the first portion of the show, do let me know. Take a look at that tanzanite. So that's going to be a really classic piece, great wearable piece for every day, or just however you want to style it. Obviously, that's the beauty of jewelry. We get you the great values. You style it how you wish and how you want, but just about an inch or so, top to bottom. Great triple diamonds, bigger sizes on those VS stones, and yet, really special opportunity here because I'm not going to do $33.99. Exactly what's on the bag, what's slated to go out here tonight. I just want to make this a lot easier for anybody who's, you know, kind enough to be with us till the very, very, very last bit of the show tonight. So let's put it on the auction block and try it one more time and hope for a good result. Hope for a better, maybe just even, you know, 2 or 3 bidders would be wonderful, right? But if I'm going to do that, we're going to need to start low. So how about this? Instead of $3,000, which is a very fair place to start because we're working on some tight margins with those prices the way they are. But instead, we're going to try something different. Not $2,500 to open and not even $2,000 to open. It is a 4 carat plus. It is still a blue wing block D variety. It is also going to be everyday classic wearable. I think there's something to be said for that, right? Who wants to invest into something that you love? I mean, how many times do we do that? As women, I think we do. We fall in love with something, but maybe it's not the thing we're wearing all the time in jewelry or fashion or bags or what have you. This could be that piece you wear all of the time. We're not going to ask $2,000. Let's go $1,500 to start. $1,500 to start. And just a $50 increment to get it all going. And to keep it going if we get that open. That's what's critical here. Still have that big 92-point grandidierite we brought you earlier. That was a first of its kind, our only light 1 carat stone we've ever had in jewelry. Still have that really beautiful Kunzite that was super saturated. Lots and lots and lots of pieces that still need a home, but obviously right now we're focusing in on that 4 carat plus. Super blue wing block D, but we got 10 minutes, so not a lot of time. So let me know if you have any requests you'd like to see in the show. Can we bring you something? Can we show you something again? Can we get you another look? Do you need to see the cross pendant again that was very popular as always tonight? That's always a popular piece. Grab that while it's still $888 before that price goes up. Here's your chance at $1,500. No open yet. Let's give it 60 seconds to make it official, and we can move right along. Still at Paraibas. Still checking. It sounds like maybe that pear shape is gone. All right. Congratulations. Well done. I do have one more aqua. So anybody who missed out on that aqua, I've got another aqua to show you. Anything else we can find for you because we've got 9 minutes of airtime left and that's it. So it does go by quickly. So if there's something we can pop in there for another look, please let us know now so we have time to go get it and bring it on out and share it with you. Okay. No open on the tanzanite. And Donna, did she call back? I'm assuming she does not want to see the pear shape that looks like a heart shape that's in jewelry. Because that's what I do have in heart shapes. I have one that looks just like a heart shape. It's basically a heart shape. Well, it's basically, oh, what's that? You got it. All right. Did someone jot down her info for me? Okay, good. Thank you. Okay, good. If I can't promise you, Donna, that I'm going to find one, but I will do my due diligence and I will do my best. No open. All right, so we're moving. One more aqua to celebrate March. Here we go. Not a lot of aquas here, especially that Sierra Santa Maria. This one's done in rose and white, two-tone gold together. How about 6077? In the white and the rose, this beautiful wave of a band here. Let me try it on for you as well. so you can see what this is all about. It's a really special 291. So really beautiful pear shape. Amazing saturation as usual with the Sierra Santa Marias that we like. 291 plus 78 points in the diamonds, and they're big. So you've got that row, and this is how, when we say two-tone, it looks like you've stacked. It's almost like rings are, you know, two together there, but it is all one piece. So easy wearability while still giving you that look of a stacked style, and you have bigger diamonds, all round brilliance there throughout. Even around that halo, that's a very large individual diamond size there around the halo itself, and giving you that curve to the band. It's really a fun feminine way to do a classic. It's just a little, it's a little bit of just a designer take on a classic instead of just the basic halo with a band, right? So you've got this amazing stone. We've got a huge value here, and it is delivering the color. That icy bright blue, almost like if it were, you know, you would assume if you were in the business and you saw this without a label, you would assume it's a blue diamond first, because it looks more like a blue diamond than it does an aqua, because aquas don't usually have that kind of color saturation. And if it was a blue diamond, you can imagine how pricey that would be. But instead, it is that beautiful, crisp Sierra Santa Maria delivers us the best, and it's not a mine that's producing anymore. So you got to grab them when they're out and available, and we're so lucky to bring you any at all. So how about this? Quick value on this one. Instead of the $47.99, we got to bring it down. And we've got just moments left, and we got requests coming in. So let us know what you'd like to see in our last 6.5 minutes of the show. That'll be $19.99 if anybody wants to take the Sierra Santa Maria. And again, big birthstone we're celebrating all month long here, but there's not as much, like last month was amethyst, right? February amethyst. So we could bring you like a couple a week, right? It's not always that way with aquamarines. We just don't have that much overall quantity when it comes to what we like to bring you. I mean, bringing regular aqua would be one thing, but that's not what we're delivering. We're bringing to you that literal best in the world from one source that is completely mined out. So it's a huge opportunity to get a very large aqua in the rose and the white. We can change that. You don't even need to leave it that way. We'd be happy to actually remake the mounting, do it in all white or all yellow or all rose even, and put that stone into that mounting if you'd like. So that's really something to think about there. And I want to end on another look at our grandidiorite, because if you missed this earlier, and it seems like a lot of people joined us later in the show, here's what I have for you. A very special, this is completely collector's grade. It is 5906. Speaking of two-tone rose and white, take a look at this. This is the grandidiorite, and I know for those of you that were joining us a little bit later in the show, you have to see this. You don't have to buy it, but you have to see it at least, because part of what's fun about being here is that we get to share unbelievable rarities with you, like this, which is our largest, go ahead, Kevin. It's our largest stone we've seen in a piece of jewelry. Thank you so much. Linda has a request really quickly, so let's get that up here for her. Hi, Linda. She wanted to see the DBTY. The 110, no less. I love it. So let me flash this in. You know this grandidiorite. We had it earlier. It's got pink and white diamonds around it. That is $49.99. And for anybody like Linda who needs a DBTY, maybe it's your first, maybe it's your 15th. We've had people gift them, own them. Take a look on my hand here, because this is item number 1654. It is the carat 10. Now we have an odd number of stones here. And I'll tell you why. This is the most, I always say this is where you go if you don't know, because we've brought you so many at this point. I really think this is the way to go, and I'm showing you here, this is the lobster claw clasp, and your 3 adjustable lengths are actually 18, 19, 20 on this version, so it gives you the most length of our DBTYs. And then it also has diamonds going all the way around as opposed to just halfway or 3/4, and there's an uneven, i.e. odd number, 11 stones. There's the 2, the 4, the 6, the 8, the 10, and the 11, so that they're each 10-point individual VS stones, all locked into their own bezels, strung within this beautiful chain of diamond cut 14 karat gold, and it's white, yellow, or rose gold. We have all 3 available for you. And guess what we're going to do? What has gone up to a $19.99 opportunity price-wise is coming way down. All you have to do is dial in. I mean, super stunning. They are the largest individual diamonds that we do in a DBTY. This is the necklace that gives you that longer length. I mean, besides our upper length that we do, this is the largest length. Usually they're 16, 17, 18. This one's a step up. And you're getting 2 extra inches in length at the max, which is wonderful. And you have your choice. And ladies and gentlemen, this is $999. The ultimate gift, the ultimate must-have. Let me go up close and show you these diamonds and how they're set, because it's not every day that you see a DBTY with a 10 point diamond, and it's out of focus, so let me leave it on the hand here. And it's got the lobster claw, not a spring ring, so it's like everything about this DBTY is upgraded from its predecessors. That's what's so cool about this one. It's the bigger individual diamonds. You will wear it every day. These are the pieces you live your life in. And she wants what color? Yellow gold going out. I like it. Linda's got a yellow, and you can call me right now if you want one. It's a quick request. We have 3 minutes left of the show. We will probably be returning back to our Grand Didierite, but I wanted you to see this too. If we've got a chance to bring it to you at $9.99, and every inch plus or so, you get that bigger bezel set diamond, all in that VS quality, which is really remarkable to see VS diamonds like this, set in a necklace like this. I don't know anywhere else. Certainly everyone's got their DBTY version, but very few are making it with VS diamonds, especially in this kind of size. So really wonderful chance to pick it up, and great for gifting because you know she's gonna love it and you know she's gonna wear it, and there's no age limit or threshold to this necklace really. It's all wearable, and this gives you that longer length, which I think a lot of us enjoy. And it is great. If you've got a bail on a pendant that's gonna fit over these O-rings and the bezels, then you're good to go. You can wear it as your new pendant chain as well. So take one last look here at our Grand Didierite. I want to bring that back here for you, just so we can see this one more time. It's really worth seeing. 5906 is the number on the pink diamonds and white diamonds in the Grand Didierite, which is the grandest of them all in jewelry because it's just under a carat. Nothing else has been that size. So thank you again for being with us. We have about 90 seconds left in the broadcast. That show has come and gone very quickly. We're back tomorrow. Want to remind you, tomorrow night is the return of our true Huggy Hoop diamond earrings. They are the clicker style that I know you guys ask me every day about what I wear in my second, third, and fourth and fifth piercings. You need these. They're a Huggy Hoop for everyday wear, but they're also really great for earscapes and stockings. So those are returning tomorrow night. So be with us the early part of the show. They are limited, which is why I'm giving you a heads up. So many of you have wanted these to come back. So many of you have been begging for them. They're here tomorrow night. So make sure you're with us. They're great for gifting as well. They're all solid gold. I've already put my order in. I'm getting one in each color, and they are really important. So as far as like styling right now, nothing's hotter than the Huggies. So make sure you're with us tomorrow night if you wanted those Huggies to return. Thank you, Linda, for that request. Thank you all so much for shopping with us tonight. If you have questions on the Grand Didierite, it's $49.99, and that one is still here for you. So highly recommend it. And don't forget, tomorrow night's an important night for jewelry at large, not just the Huggies, but that is going to be our super limited. We weren't able to bring or make as many as we would have liked. So that's why I keep warning you, they're super limited. Be with us if you want to make sure you get your gold color of choice. But for now, we want to thank you for joining us. If you have any questions about the entire 3 hours, do give us a call at that number. We'll still be here for a couple minutes to take those calls, help you out. And don't forget, tomorrow night, very important night for jewelry, and your Huggies are back. So I can't wait to show them to you. That's going to be a lot of fun. So make sure you're with us tomorrow night for that. And in the meantime, have a wonderful rest of your night and a great Thursday ahead. My name is Lauren Blair. We'll see you back here tomorrow from all of us at TVON. Thank you. Good night.